push to triple cap. We need to like make sure we're getting in good position to get shots
top
across the
rail,
map.
watching
Like,
them.
yeah, like getting good shots across the map. Like getting a carbine toward like top nest and being able
Eric's,
to put shots.
I think,
like,
definitely
over the
right. This is
basement,
really
like,
good.
people that are basement, like,
We talked about going over stuff before each game, so it's good
and
that
then
we're
you can
reviewing
easily get back to
everything.
the other strong. Go for camo.
I'm gonna shoot for you.
For real.
With you, Jason. You can get it.
They're already top nest. I'm one shot, dude.
I'm gonna die with camo probably.
They're mid already? I got one.
Nice, dude.
They have basement.
There are two guys were at nest.
I'm in basement right now.
I can't
I got
stop
two
it.
of them. I got two.
There was a guy middle. I'm capping basement. I'm capping basement. There was a guy middle.
I died with rail.
There was a guy middle. Be careful.
Oh, that sucks. Jason died with rail. That might end up breaking our setup here.
Scatter and rail.
I'm waiting as I'm trying to.
This is a really good play by Eric, I think, just
I have camo.
to.
I'm going towards.
Yeah, he's trying to play this
Middle. I'm
slow.
going towards middle with camo.
We should be communicating that we just got to play it slow because Eric still has camo. We haven't really used this to our advantage at all yet. It's important to, as a team, try to play at a certain pace when you have camo to use it to your advantage.
They're getting basement. I'm in BR base with you.
Dude, I am.
And I did nothing with this camo.
It's fine. Just take BR base on shot.
Yeah, I feel like Eric should have maybe baited a stronghold there. But he had the right idea in mind. Oh man, that sucks. We did nothing with that camo.
Justin's got. Yeah, Justin needs help.
I think that rail ended up owning us. We should have paid more attention to keeping control of that rail. I know Jason died with it, but
Absolute middle. Absolute middle. I'm getting shot from engine.
One hit back barrel.
I got him.
We never killed top rail. One shot top engine, maniac. In the basement. Help Jason. Help Jason. Is Jason if help?
Scatter was in basement. One hit.
They're gonna.
One shot ace. I died.
I spawned. Guys, should we go for nest? Let's go for nest. Go for nest.
They're nading Aiden. They're nading Aiden though.
Trying to load.
He's gonna middle. He's gonna be connector. Gonna be connector. One shot coming to you. One shot right here. There was one connector. We should be good here. I'm pushing.
Connector one shot. Connector one shot.
oh man, that was an accidental clamber for sure.
I'll get top rail.
Guys, I'm behind.
But it's really good that as a team we have a strong focus on rail. I mean, railgun controls this entire game type for sure.
One shot
That
basement
sucks.
too. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. There's two there, there's two there. One was one shot basement. They're going top rail. They're going top rail.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't think Eric needed to go for the stronghold there. We didn't really have kills, and we hadn't gotten rail control yet. You need to get kills before you take a stronghold.
This camo, guys. Camo. They're on it.
They just got it. One hit. I'll get him.
One shot. I'm one shot. I died.
Yeah, you need to always make sure you're getting your slays. Like, there's no way to take a stronghold, especially if they have control of the map and you haven't gotten any kills over there yet. Like, we were in position to get rail, but we just needed to focus on what we were doing together, and Eric could have maybe played that a bit slower or tried to flank or something. And it just comes down to communicating and knowing that you can't, like, get in that stronghold yet.
Bottom nest and top engine. Bottom and top engine.
This game would be a totally different story if we'd been able to play that a bit slower, get kills, get rail, and then get control from that. So,
Guys, are we still?
we probably would have had camo and control, and then had them on spawn.
And back barrels.
Just needed to play that one part slower.
One shot nest.
One shot back. And I'm gonna die with rail. I died with one rail bullet.
He's absolute man. I can't finish him.
That's also a really good call out from Jason, just so that he knows he needs to challenge that. Whenever you hear a call out from your, that was a good job by Jason. When you hear a call out from a teammate saying that you're alone, that's a situation where Eric knows that he probably has to try to challenge for that kill because the other guy's going to end up getting help before he ends up getting help. It so happened that Jason ended up spawning near him, but that's why Eric, obviously pushed through an open area to try to finish a kill there, which was a I play.
I don't see my corner.
Aiden, I'm with you. Aiden, I'm with you.
I don't see him. He dropped. One shot.
We're going carbine. We're both going carbine.
I got one. I got one.
Nice.
I don't know where the other one was.
Still got my nest.
Aiden, I'm trying to help you.
They're in BR base. In BR base.
Bottom nest, guys.
Oh yeah, next up the
Absolute bottom nest.
I'm looking, Jason.
That's so annoying.
Dude, fuck that.
We need to have better communication about what we're doing there, though. Eric kind of challenged that guy and then didn't say anything and then was only complaining when he died. So you can't expect to get help if you don't say anything.
One fell off. One fell off.
I got one of them. No one's there. Might be able to get nested.
I'm baiting Railgun. I'm baiting Railgun. Just let him come. Let him come.
Weak over here. Alright, there was an engine weak. Still there, one shot. Engine one shot. Engine one shot.
I got him, Eric.
One shot.
I know.
Got
Three
him.
dead. Three dead.
Alright, let's push. Let's push. Push and they're going to spawn carbine. I'm going to save my nest.
One shot. Top
I'll
row.
get rail speed. He's absolute top. I got him.
I'm watching carbine. Weak. I'm staying alive.
That was really good awareness.
No, he's one shot middle.
I just jumped
Dude, that's such a
Got
joke.
Railgun, Aiden.
That's gonna end up being all of us.
I just try to live, guys.
I'm saying that's great awareness to know that we need to relocate for spawns, but
I'm going top rail.
I don't know how we died on the other side of the map there. We needed to have 2 guys by rail.
White out, white corner. Nice job, nice job. What are we going for? What are we going for? Are we going for nest? One shot, I got one. Alright, I'm watching rail. I'm watching door.
Yo, one's coming middle.
I'm going back to the top rail. Yeah,
I don't basement. I don't basement. No one's open field. No one's open
nice.
field on us.
I'm trying to come help you basement. That was good.
That's a really good job by Eric, and it doesn't really look like much, but to be super aware of spawns on what's being watched and what's not being watched is what comes down to small talk. And so I talk a lot about the differences in communication, and the communication that we have there where we're pointing out, like, okay, we're going to be taking basement, okay, these are the spawns we're watching, okay, Eric then knows that his responsibility is to try to make sure that we don't lose BR base, and he wants to watch that bunker spawn. He sees Suspector Aiden spawn up there, and he knows that he immediately needs to try to rotate back because we're probably going to be challenged for basement, which we still are, but we were immediately off of that as well. So it's good awareness and really just good communication there to have control of the map. It's confusing why we haven't gone for nest yet. We should definitely have been already challenging nest. If we have map control, I feel like it's not.
Got railgunned. I didn't even know they had it.
It sucks they still have that rail. Okay, I hear Eric now. They're finally going for nest, but this is still a good job. We talked about controlling basement and BR base before the game started, so it's definitely an improvement to see us like go over things and then implement them immediately into our gameplay. It's a huge deal for sure.
Carbine, guys, Carbine. I'm one shot. I can't do anything.
Weak Carbine. I got one.
I got another.
Let's do that. All right, guys, watch bunker spawn.
I got 3 of them.
Camo should be up. Jason, Camo, get ready, get ready, get ready. They're gonna be bunkers.
I am.
In BR base. He's gonna be weak in BR base.
Eric needs to call that guy out. Really good job to kill that. I don't know why Straight Stick would ever challenge that, but
I got him.
Eric should go immediately to Carbine right now. He needs to block Carbine spawns. I would be yelling at Eric to. Okay, good. Very good that he knows that immediately off of his spawns.
Alright, they're all up. I'm gonna come mid-hall.
And I say that it's immediately important for him. You see there are 2 dead, and he knows his team is pushing. We can't afford to let them spawn behind us there. So he should definitely be blocking those spawns, hold back until they all spawn up, and then push forward to collapse with our team. It's so important that you can't let those guys spawn behind you and break your whole setup. And that's why it's crucial to know what's being blocked, what's being watched, what you're focusing on, etc.
I'm one shot. I died. Guys, Carbine. There's 2 going for basement. They're going for basement.
This is also, again, it's just another really good example of
of
when you do have full control, giving up a stronghold is not the end of the world. It's okay. It's much more important to hold on to map control and to still have 2 of the 3 strongholds than to try to desperate to hold on to your triple cap. Like, okay, it's a good job from Eric again to make sure that we're communicating about what's being blocked and what's being not blocked at all. But it's just really important to not overextend to try to stop them from, you know, breaking your triple cap or breaking your setup. It's much more important to stay alive, keep map control, force them to desperate to take that one stronghold, get the kills. You can, you know, recollapse on that stronghold. You're going to take it. They'll probably spawn near another one and take that one, so you'll have 2 of 3 again. And then probably you can, you know, collapse on that one again while they desperate to take it and put them back into a triple cap. So it really comes down to small talk and communication, which is super important, obviously, but we had really good communication that game, which was awesome. Yo, what up? Oh, it's Mendias. And Bobby. Misty goes.
After the beginning, we played.
I mean, we made good calls on when to play slow and when to like play fast. Cause like we had that double cap, we had basement and nest, and I was like, all right, like let's just hold these, wait till we get like a pick or 2, and then we can push instead of like just pushing them when it was a 4-on-4 because we were 4 up.
I agree with that a lot. Like
really
the one
good.
time you ended up in basement, Eric, but we had killed 3, and you were in like a 1-on-1, which is a perfect risk that we want to take. Like, and then you ended up perfecting him or killing him, whatever happened.
Yeah, I was watching Carbine spawns. I saw you guys pushing, and I shot Straight Stick 3 times before he could even realize where I was shooting him from on a spawn. I killed him, and then they did challenge me, and I perfected him.
That's the nice thing about the fucking hill being in the barrel side.
I fucking hate that my stupid OBS doesn't work and you guys can see my Skype.
You were like blocking that.
You don't see anyone's names, but it's still dumb. What up, Sankey? How are you doing, man?
I literally had 0 kills for the first half of that game.
You're so quiet now? What the hell just happened?
I am?
I don't know, something's just like
Am I better now?
After the last scrim, is it better to hash out the problems right away or just forget it and chalk it up as a bad night? Definitely a bad night. Just like a lack of focus all around, really. Wow, Toronto's winning? No way. I mean, you just gotta throw it out, shrug it off, not worry about it. Just more important to try to focus, more on what you really need to be working on every game and just try to improve our overall level of practice.
Oh, man. What's up, Tashi? Toronto. I wish I could be.
Toronto is winning 82 to 80.
Can't load that.
Alright, let's be
going
mad
top guard,
aggressive.
I'm
I'm
going
going
top
for
guard.
OS. I'm going for OS.
I hear you. I'm digging you. There's one shot. Time to go for us. He touched it.
That's like weak. Snipe is weak.
His West is gone.
Dip.
Just live,
Dip right now. With combo. Dip with combo.
Man, that's about as bad of a start as you can ask for. Nice.
I'm trying to get yard control first.
Let's see how we reset here, because they're probably going to be collapsing on our spawns. That's why we got to split. You see Jason and Eric both spawn in Cafe, most likely because they're collapsing on those spawns. That sucks too.
I got comboed. I
I feel like
got
Eric
comboed.
should have known to not
Loop or
jump
dip.
out
I'm
there.
at loop. I don't know where straight six went.
Alright, nice. We found her.
Yo, straight six on me. One shot, absolute. I got one. I got one.
They had combo in yard. We got one dead. Combo and flowers. Combo and flowers, guys. We can make a push.
He's weak.
We have one dead. We have one dead.
One dead dip.
Everyone stay up top. Everybody
He's
stay
on
up
blue
top.
truck weak. Absolute blue truck with
Straight
combo.
six on one shot.
This is an excellent route. I talk about this all the time. But even though we're in disadvantageous positions and you feel like Optic should have map control, being able to take a route from top center to S4 is just so good. It's unfortunate Eric had to fall there, but he still ends up getting the double kill, which is
On me.
huge.
These two shots at you.
I died.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
Yeah, you got
a bad challenge.
He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it.
Slow down. Everybody.
I couldn't even throw
That
it.
guy killed the
Sniper's down top side.
shot the barrel.
They're flowers. They're flowers.
Sniper top, snipe.
I'm at light rifle.
I saw Cafe, guys.
This guy. Add posters. Add posters.
I spawned behind the
Top. Garden.
Push. Everybody push. I'm behind the
Soda stairs. Soda stairs.
Two on me. I'm gonna die. We got two at light rifle.
That's unfortunate we didn't know where they were. You can't really just yell push when you don't know where anyone is to collapse on.
We got him.
Yo, one's at loop, one shot absolute. Nice out.
But this comes down to knowing immediately, like, I say this all the time too, if you guys have watched my streams before, about how your spawns will tell you a lot of information about where the other team is on the map. And so you see Eric spawning up here, knowing that he's blocking Hotel, they're either going to get these snipe lift spawns, which he's trying to prevent by nading. You don't want them to spawn all the way out here when he's the only one there and our team is focused on loop, which they ended up getting, I think. Or they're going to be getting those cafe or yard spawns. So it's just important to know what we're watching.
I didn't know. He's to the left.
That was definitely a bad challenge.
Yo, they have OS sniper. God damn it, dude.
Completely forgot about
Yo,
it.
flowers, one shot. I got one.
What time do you know what time they got it?
It was at like 50 or 40. I don't know. Yeah, close it. Yo, they pushing us.
One's loop. One is loop. Watch our back. Watch our back. There's one here.
He's one hit loop. We got SG.
Let's do that. Let's go. I'm pushing loop. I'm pushing loop.
The reason that we were able to stop that push is literally the small talk to communicate on who was watching what. And even though Eric was dead, we knew what we were watching, and they weren't able to just push in with like a flank on our spawns for free.
Watch out, light rifle. Naded.
I might have not been the best push from Optic, obviously. Obviously with the advantage of being outside
I got one.
and us being on our spawns and yard there, that they could have probably played that better, but
I don't know where he went.
it's still important to note the difference in communication, and that's why we were able to do that. Yo, Sausage with the host, man. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone from Sausage's stream. I hope you're doing well, man. Well, we just gave up their new snipe for free. I would say normally that isn't really a good challenge, but as long as we're being aggressive while Eric is getting all their attention, that's a really good play.
What the fucking bullshit? One shot.
That sucks.
Dude, that's bullshit. One shot posters.
Yo, snipe him.
Sniper him.
We need to bail on this push right now. We need to bail on this push right now. We're going way too fast.
I'm bottom snipe. I'm bottom snipe.
We're at yard. I spawned at hotel.
2 months in a row? I won't mispronounce your name this time, Lag. That's funny. Welcome back, dude.
I spawned bottom side with you. Do you want to lift in a second?
No, wait.
This is really, really important what they're doing right now. Communicating on who's doing what and when you're spawning. They're trying to play this slow because they can't give away their position. Obviously, Optic will just easily be able to collapse on that. But it's a huge advantage for them to not know their position right now.
I'm guarding one hit. Absolute bottom driveway.
Driveway dead. Driveway dead. Bottom middle.
Weak pillars.
We need to get out. That's too dead. We still need to get into much more like advantageous positions, though. We can't send 2 guys low and expect to have map control.
Nice job. Nice job. All right, 48.
Top guard, Justin. Top guard. Careful.
I am top guard. This guy bottom hotel.
One shot at hotel. One shot at hotel.
Watching hotel.
Eric, I'm watching. Loop for you, kind of.
You kill hotel.
Yes, no, get there. I'm behind him. Left.
One shot
I'm
Cafe.
pushing him.
I'm hiding garden. I'm hiding garden. Justin, I'm pinching with you. Oh fuck! I fell, man. I fell, man. Stay alive.
I need help cafe. One shot.
You're alone.
Yard, in yard, Eric. He's gonna
I'm here,
drop
Justin.
top guard.
I got one.
What's that combo?
I got one.
That was still a really good job from Eric. It doesn't look like much because he traded, but
Push them in there. Or Jason.
this is such a good push by Jason. Such a good push by
They're gonna be
Jason.
sniped. They're gonna be sniped. Stay alive.
Even though he died, I mean, we still went 2 for 1 in that trade.
Stay alive.
And I just was talking about this earlier in the game, but the top middle, I thought he was going to go S4 again, but this route from top middle to S4 just to get a better position is so good. You go instantly from being in a bad spot, top center, where you're like at the mercy of where your teammates are pushing, to being in S4, which is a huge position to be in, especially if you're collapsing.
Jason, look, you had an angle, you had an angle.
Nice, Aiden live, Aiden live.
Driveway.
I felt driveway.
Watch out, posters. Watch out, light rifle.
Guys, I'm flanking driveway. Stay up.
You guys, I was about to say, you can tell the pace of the game has totally changed off the start. We've just been able to be totally aggressive. Clearly, Optic wasn't watching this well enough, and we're able to push in. It's a really good job by Jason at the same time.
Alright, I'm hiding S4.
Jason, trying back up. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I don't know how he was going to live there.
Aiden, where you at?
Yo, Bobby with the host. Thank you, man. And welcome everyone from Bobby's stream.
I'm at loop.
Watch out below me. I
Top garden.
Watch out, two right here.
I got him.
Everybody live.
Top garden. Watch out.
I was about to say, I have a bad feeling that we were going to challenge that. Needed to stay alive for that OS. It's so important to just not give up an easy death like that when power-up's coming up.
I'm going to glass.
We need eyes on it.
S4.
I'm so proud that they're talking about Overshield, because we never do. We're not going to be able to go for this. We just need to talk about somehow Aiden gets it. Who knows?
Alright, Aiden, worry about there's guys sniping.
From Eric's screen, and based on our communication, it didn't look like we were going to be able to do much of anything. And somehow Aiden spawned flowers. Maybe they just weren't watching it, because that was kind of a lucky grab. You saw Optic totally at map control, so it's more on what they weren't doing than what we were doing. We were definitely aware of OS, but they were not prepared for it or in position to get it right off the spawn.
I'm going. Alright. Down, bottom side. Fight, bottom side. No one here. I'm backing up. I'm one shot. I died to nades. That's snipe lift. And on Justin, one shot.
Jason just 100% needs to hide. Oh, well, now he's going to die 100%. Eric needs to also not give up his position. It's good that Eric knows that here, too. When you're the last guy alive, and I've talked about this a lot, too, your positioning is easily your biggest advantage in this game, because people will usually take what they see on radar for granted. So not giving away your positioning, especially, is just so incredibly important, and that's a very average death towards the end of a game that you can't give up deaths in.
Flowers weak. On Aiden weak.
The only way to really win when you're down towards the end of the game is definitely by, I mean, obviously all game, but you want to just be aggressive. Like, especially when you get guys weak, you need to take advantage of getting those guys weak, because they're not going to be able to challenge for those kills. You want to try to be aggressive.
3 shots, one side. I help, guys. I got 2 weak. Bottom here, under me.
It also wasn't the best push, but I'm not sure where everyone was. Our communication kind of went to shit. Yeah, we funneled the hotel there towards the end, which was not important, really. It was for that 1 kill, but we ended up going 1 for 3 there, and all died, and they got full map control off of that, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, you guys know that guy. That was the problem. That's why I didn't want to go left.
Did I get a gold medal from X Games? I did not, unfortunately. We talked to like several different jewelers, like custom jewelers, to try to make like our own copy of it, like our own engraved like replica made. Wow, this game's tied? No way. We were trying to have our own replica made, but it was really expensive from one of them, and then the other still wanted like $1,000, which is super unfortunate. So I was going to get it made if the organization had it made, which they were going to do, but they decided it was too expensive. So I'm still trying to save up for it, but it's a ways away. It's 10 seconds left in this game for anyone that is not watching it. Tied. Toronto's ball.
We gotta continue to work on just staying in good positions. I feel like we just funneled.
He airballed? He airballed the buzzer beater. Are you kidding me? Kyle Lowry, you're terrible. Yo, Snipe on the cross, dude. Thank you so much for the host. Welcome everyone from his stream.
Let's make sure we're aware of what
I gotta turn them up a little bit.
Somebody says a block and rockets, let them spawn cave, spawn flame, and vice versa.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Okay, something happened on my Discord.
The rock corner, 3 shots.
Rocket 3.
Out to the rock corner.
Our catwalk
I got
guys.
two of them. I got two of them.
Our catwalk killed me. One shot on BR. We got BR, Jason.
One shot BR, dude.
He's
That's it.
Phil.
That was tragic.
Our sniper.
Could have gone 4-0 off the start. Instead, we end up trading 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Should I reset my router?
I don't know what's happening with Aiden's communication, but
Yeah.
that definitely
I couldn't
sucks.
hear, it wasn't just the game either, because in Discord I couldn't hear anything you guys were saying.
Your internet's trash, dude.
I don't get why it's so bad though. Like it's Comcast. It's literally I never had this problem until I started teaming with you guys. It's so dumb.
They're throttling you, man.
Like literally, it's not. Alright, I'm resetting it.
Yeah, Prodigy, that's true. Lowry made that ridiculous 3 the last game, but didn't he suck it up all game? I didn't watch the whole game, but I just saw that he was like shooting terribly and didn't really play very well. Well, since Aiden's resetting stuff, I can probably answer a few questions from any of you guys.
What internet do I recommend? I mean, Comcast is always good.
Yo, DHZ40, what's up, man? Did I make a video today? I did not. I actually had a ton of other stuff to do. I watched a few Optic videos, though. I was going to record one, but then didn't have time before practice, unfortunately. I'll probably end up recording it after with Eric. Predictions for who qualifies this weekend? Just Denial. Denial will probably get first. Easily the best team there, so that's it for my predictions. That was just the worst shot ever. How did I meet the twins? Oh man, I have no idea, to be honest. It was probably... I don't know. I was really good friends with Kyle, Elamite, and Cam, Victory X, and I ran my own lessons website back in Halo 2, so it was probably through that. In like 2007 or 2006, probably 2007. So yeah, I definitely knew them when they were on that site for a while. It was from that for sure.
I always got the TV turned to itself. I can't even see it.
Who did I look up to as a coach? In terms of like other coaches? Really Triple X. I mean, Triple X was the first coach to ever do it. And I think he's always been a really, really good coach and was always a really good coach. In terms of just like the league in general, it was always Tom. I mean, for anyone that watched Halo 2, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, like how could you not look up to Tom? I still remember the first time I ever played with Tom. It was like in 2006 or something. I was in a party with someone for a free-for-all, and like someone else invited him, and he joined, and I like muted my mic so I wouldn't say anything because it's like, oh my god, it's Ogre 2. It was like the first time you ever got into a game, and then I think like Side or Walsh joined, and it was just like the biggest deal ever. It was like, yeah, definitely looked up to them. Those guys were all-stars. This game is so sloppy. Thoughts on Flamesword coaching? I think if that's what he decides to do, which he already did, obviously, but it's probably way better for his schedule that he is freed up to do and pursue all these other interests and other obligations that he's scheduled, and probably makes him a lot happier, to be honest, than having all this other stress and anxiety over competing and practicing and teaming and all that other stuff. Not that he doesn't want to play or anything like that, but he probably makes his life a little bit easier, and he will be an excellent coach. Almost all players make excellent coaches. It just takes a good understanding of the game.
A lot better, clearly. They've shown that. I think it's also like 100 days, so that it's...
Yo, Turtlers, I probably won't
like
upload too many of them.
What you have to do.
I gotta turn them down. I won't upload too many of them, maybe like 1 or 2 games to my channel to do the like review stuff on or the recaps. But you can always check out my rebroadcast and catch all the games. Wow, Toronto's winning. Have I learned anything about making videos from watching Vision? Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's good enough. In general, yeah, just what types of content people want to hear around events. I've been trying to watch their other videos and stuff too, but dude, Miami has 20 turnovers. That's outrageous. Just in general, like how to film stuff, how to like be more upfront in front of the camera at tournaments, what people want to see at tournaments, what they record, that type of stuff is just really good. So I try to watch a lot of Optic content.
It's gonna be Comcast, but it's gonna be upgrade. It's so annoying, dude. I don't know what it is. Do you think it's my internet or just connecting to like East Coast servers?
Yeah, it could be that.
Like on my last team, I never lagged. Except when I played, dude. Literally, the only time I used to lag was when I played you guys, and it'd be bad. I just now. Every time we just go to you guys, I would lag. Yeah, I don't know. So
Like us three.
I literally just thought about that. The only time I ever would lag was when we played against you.
Feels bad, man. Now you're teaming with us.
Alright, we're all good to go.
You have consistently bad internet, yeah.
Okay, it makes land that much better.
Do I have a favorite player to coach? That's a good question.
Trying to control their cave
I mean, probably just the
possible,
Twins.
But if we hear that somebody's blocking
I think
rockets,
I've been
we'll
on
put
a
them to
team
cave.
with either
Like a
Lunchbox
window or something and
or
just trap them
Roy
in the cave
for
and
like
we can run it out window.
40 tournaments, 30 tournaments. I have no idea. A long time. Years. It's probably a huge exaggeration, but you guys know what I mean. All of 2009, I went to every tournament and stayed in their room. And was with them as well. Triple X coached them, but
there were a lot of times where I had like help on like
those
good
only
pitches, which were nice.
it's for a lot of reasons,
We just like didn't hold
I ended up
long enough or hold
making the switch to
however
coaching in
long enough. I think that was
2010.
the only problem we had.
I thought
We got
we
top low.
played pretty good.
I thought we played pretty good. I think our issue. Yeah.
I don't know. We just put ourselves in.
I can actually hear you guys, so that's good.
Nice.
I'm dating WR first, Jason. Getting top
He's
no
weak
window.
top rock, he's party.
Top catwalk, we. RBR.
I hit a guy there.
One shot our top catwalk.
I'm trying to. Jason, are you good?
Yeah, I'm right here now.
No, guys, sneak, guys.
I'm looking our snipe. I can't see him. I can't see him.
I got him.
I got him. I'm here with you. I'm here with you at the base.
I'm right now with rockets. I'm probably
Oh
down
shit.
rockets.
Damn, dude, I didn't see that guy. He's hiding around the corner to the left. He's hiding around the corner. He's got SMG though. He's got SMG though.
Two guys are snipe. My bad.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to play a little slower there. They're at
Two
snipe.
guys at snipe.
RBR now. 2 shots needed.
I'm needing
And our sneaky.
I'm one hit. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get these.
Yes, 2 shots our window.
He's 1 shot now.
Got him.
He's 2 shots our window, Jason.
That was a really
Our
poor
snipe
challenge.
There's 3 our snipe side. There's 3 our snipe side. Their window.
I got one.
One shot, let us hit it on you. It's gonna be 1 shot.
I got rockets.
We got 2. Aiden's pushing in. Aiden's pushing.
Yo, he's gonna be there.
Might be
We're probably not going to get there fast enough.
Enough.
Eric has to go in right now. He needs to go in immediately. Yeah.
I got one.
I'm coming to snipe right now.
Weak on their flag.
I'm at
Critic.
snipe.
One shot. I got one.
On me weak. On me 1 shot. Absolutely.
Where?
Go in the cave, weak. After the cave.
I got 2.
I was about to say,
Lots of them flagging me.
Eric is making an exceptionally good play to avoid staying rocket side here. A lot of people would have just, stayed there,
I'm 1 shot.
gotten their shields back, and then kept challenging, but you want them to push from rocket side. It's just so hard.
Got him.
They're cave building. They're cave. Turn around.
We need to get this pull out. It's so slow right now. That was still a good throw by Jason. We need to just focus on watching this flag and trying to get kills. Well, now we're not going to be able to, Eric. That
Got him.
really good shots.
No,
But
they might not.
There was the other BR.
Bottom snipe. Bottom snipe.
Might be weak.
Push, guys. I'm going rocket side.
He's absolutely bottom grass.
1 shot top Calic. 1 shot of BR. That's bullshit. 1 shot of Fountain. We never got him. It's Maniac. Oh shit, he killed you.
Justin's coming back.
Running it, dude. I'm not getting.
You're on your own.
it's really sloppy that we're allowing this run right now. We're just kind of
Our window with rockets.
Top Calic was
we didn't get that flag run, and we got no control off of our spawns after that.
Eric needs help.
We just need to focus on something.
Under base with rockets.
Absolute under our base. I got him.
There's 2 guys on the other side.
Flags 1 shot.
Really dumb that we aren't focusing on the same things at the same time.
You're gonna die.
Got him. I killed 3 rockets.
I spawned.
Like we need to have more of a heavy focus on controlling the snipe side right now.
Their window.
I'm flying into their base, guys.
Their window weak. Naded. I got hit with a nade. I'm weak. I'm coming snipe. Catwalk weak. One shot there, BR. We're going, guys. We're not on the same page. We're all really off pace right now. Maybe I switch you back to our 5.
I mean, Eric's obviously gonna die. He's literally the last guy alive. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, Eric's 100% correct. 0 teamwork right there. We are doing a really good job of slowing it down off of our spawns now and just playing defense correctly. Our pushing out was just awful, so this is a lot better so far.
They're sneaky. They're sneaky. I'm looking. Josie, he's one shot. He's one shot. I got one. I have a sniper. I've helped in a second. Stay alive. I have a sniper. They're caved by now. I'm nading it. I hit their cave. I hit their cave. One shot. They're flag.
I don't know why Eric challenged that. That was a really poor challenge. I feel like he should have stayed alive. We need to all focus again on snipe control and let Justin go for rockets. If the 3 of us have snipe control, we need to go for snipe control right now.
3 shots, top rockets, ace.
Especially now that we have numbers.
I got top rockets.
Jason should be going for flag like immediately.
I'm their window with you. I'm
That's
the
a
window
good
with you,
play.
Jason. There's one to the right. One to the right. And left.
We're gonna need to get slays again because obviously 2 of them spawn. It's really important to not overextend here.
I'm looking. I'm looking. I can't. I'm their BR in front of base. Our rock corner weak. One shot under you. There's already one bottom center. Our sniper 3 shots. Our sniper 3 shots.
That was a really heads-up play by Eric.
Nice shot.
Just to be aware of where they are and where they're pushing and to try to do as much damage as possible. It's just a really good trade, obviously, to get that kill on Nated.
I'm here. I'm here. He's our sniper somewhere in.
The biggest thing to note from that is, one, that we got rockets because we kept snipe control that whole time. We were able to get rockets pretty easily. You saw Justin get them. Like I said, that we needed to have 3 guys focus, let Justin, the guy spawning up, go for those rockets, which he did. That was correct. And then we kept control of snipe through the cap, which is really important. I don't think Jason should have ran it that way, but...
I'm getting return. I'm getting return.
That was a good play by Eric.
Top catwalk above me.
Eric's definitely going to die here.
Bottom center and bottom center. I had no help. I died.
When you get the flag out like this, it's just really important to try to focus on not allowing the return and just getting your kills. Like, if they try to go for the return with just one person at a time, it's not too difficult to get the kill on that guy. If you get it halfway like they just did, you can definitely hop it with one guy and get it pretty quick. Or at least before the other team can, like, react, because it's such a short amount of time.
Weak grass. I'm one shot. I'm gonna die here.
It's too bad Eric was challenging here, though.
Weak our snipe sneaky. Weak our snipe.
He needed to definitely try to stay alive.
Our splinters, I think.
Or at least not challenge there.
Our sneaky. Our sneaky.
Justin called out that we needed to get to snipe and stay alive. It would have been a lot better to try to play it slow and let them try to make a move, I think, but he definitely got spotted, so...
I got another. I got 2 of them.
This guy above me, our top catwalk. Stay alive. RBR. RBR and our sneaky, guys. I need help. Bottom grass.
So I say he's definitely gonna die here.
Scatter shot. Lift it up with scatter.
Eric wasn't, yeah, dude.
That
That was really poor. Eric's communication there, just on, you know, where he was going or his route or, you know, where guys were there, wasn't really that great. We were able to keep control of snipe somehow, and we had rockets, so that helps. But
Flag's one shot, I think. Double bottom center. Double bottom center. I got 2. Bottom center weak. That's last. They're on it. They're on it. Yeah, he's challenging. They're not going.
they're definitely going to get this back into their base. We just need to focus on kills, which is a good job by
I'm
Eric.
not blocking snipe. I'm not blocking.
I was about to say, as soon as you see 2 dead there, it's also incredibly important that he doesn't block cave. We need to allow them to spawn cave there. Dude, we let one guy return that? That is tragic. That was really bad.
Their window on Aiden.
That comes down to awareness, an awareness thing too.
That's a big kill. Aiden, one shot under the base. Absolute under the base. Straight tick.
I got 2.
I killed the last guy.
Last guy.
Get the return. Get the return.
We're coming back. Make sure we come back with this. Who's coming
We
back?
need to get snipe control. They're going to have to give this up, so it's just really important that everyone but Eric focuses on snipe control here, because we kind of have plenty. That was a good trade by Eric. I thought it was a good trade for sure. But it's still important that we just go as fast as possible, because they're all coming off of their respawn, I was going to say. We have the time to be able to move around the map for free while they're all on that same spawn cycle, and it's just really important to try to take advantage of that always.
Is there a window? I'm gonna push window. I need help.
Eric's definitely gonna die here, but maybe Jason can run it. Yeah.
You got last. Nice shot. Hey, Jason's running up on the middle. On Jason on fountain. Jason, stay alive.
It's really important. Yeah, that's a good call out by Eric. But it's still just really important that we focus on kills. It's always important to focus on kills like that when you get it out. As soon as you get 2 kills, you can probably go for it.
I got another. Run it, run it.
Yeah, that's gonna be game.
Nice job, guys. Good finish.
That was good communication there at the end.
We stopped. We were playing so fast going alone. Like, I did the same thing you did that one time, Justin, where like I died cave and then you pushed up, tried to clean it up. You got double teamed. Like I did that. Like
I'll be right back, guys, before this next game starts. I'm gonna run a quick commercial, but I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm having so much more fun than that. I don't even care if we lose right now. If we're like this, dude, I have not been having fun in practice, and it shows. Like we get frustrated when people die. Like who cares, man? Like
we just have to,
it's okay to make a couple bad plays, like every game. Like, it's gonna happen.
If we do get like.
Point it out in the right way. Just be like, hey, we should do this.
Talk about it, like just.
That's our biggest issue. I think we need to just talk about stuff better, like, and just like not like get frustrated and
like
what?
Just like the overall morale.
Just
like,
that team.
If we're just talking, it's so much better. Like we're definitely doing like different stuff on those different pages at the start, but we definitely.
We really noticed it right away, and we said we need to. This is what we need to fix. We fixed it, and we won the game. We capped 3 times in a row. That's literally like we need to find out if we're down. We need to find out what we're doing wrong and correct it right away. Stop the bleeding quick.
That's really good.
Yeah. All right. Once again, let's get up top control. Make sure we're pushing at the right times. We're not just like pushing blind. And if we have up top and they're down low, we don't need to drop on them unless we can unless we get a pick and then we can drop, finish kills, and not let people get away.
Yeah.
Make sure we're not giving up control like we did on Plaza.
If we start dying, man, just try and hide and work with a teammate. Just try and focus on working with a teammate if we start losing numbers. And that way we can just maybe get 1 pick. Like, that's all that we need to do is get a pick. Then we can move around a lot easier for there.
Alright. Yeah, and this let's focus on holding, like, car, and then if, like, they're gonna get overshield, don't drop and die. Just give it up. If we know they're for sure getting it.
Alright, so apparently this is going to be really laggy.
I got one above me. He's directly above me. Dude, that was so fucking laggy at the start, man. What was that? It cost me like my full overshield.
It's all good. Hey, now I'm coming to you right now. I'm here.
RPR, I have hope.
What's on top bar? Bottom bar. It's gonna be neither.
Perfect.
I know, Aiden. I'm over here. He's one shot.
Push this guy top. We need to push, Guys, top center. Nice help. There was a guy. Flank against red, I got comboed. Red needles with combo. He's under you. He's probably just crouching. He's got combo. Be careful.
It's really, really important that we don't all focus on that guy.
Blue DMR weak 2 shots, guys.
Also, a really, really good thing, a really good call out by Justin there to make sure, and I've talked about this a lot too on this map, but he called out, after he killed Naded, he called out, I'm blocking red. And that's to make sure that in case the rest of our team was already way ahead of him, he was obviously going to be the last guy back having just killed Naded. He didn't want the rest of our team to push in to try to collapse on those blue spawns. And if he had left red, tried to like, you know, obviously come back to help push top center, we may have been blocking the spawns at blue, and Naded would have spawned up again behind us if we didn't wait. So he wanted to make sure that that guy didn't spawn up behind us and break our setup or like get a perfect flank on us top middle while we're trying to collapse on them. So that was exactly what Roy was doing there, which was just really good awareness of what he needed to be doing. You know, obviously to block that spawn, and good communication so that our team knows that he's blocking that spawn up until that guy spawns up, and then he can. Holy shit, that looks laggy. Until you know, that guy spawns up, and then he's able to focus on getting up to top center control again.
I'm not here.
How many monsters do I drink a day? I've cut back a lot. This is my first today, and it's not really Monster. It's the like muscle Monster one. It's really just like a protein shake.
Who's got it? Aiden's going
with a little bit of caffeine.
Aiden got it full. 49. I'm trying to help Aiden. I'm helping Aiden. I got him, Aiden. Top pink. All right, hey Justin, I'm gonna go window. There's a guy top pink.
hiding.
I spawned needles.
My pink street. Oh, and they pushed me red 2 with fuel.
Hey, knife help right now.
He killed himself. He killed himself. Bottom blue's one shot. Jason, get up. Jason, just get up top. You and Justin need to work together. You and Justin need to work together arch side.
They're in red. They're in red.
I spawn blue.
Red 2 weak.
Stay up. Stay up.
They're in red and blue. We gotta get a base.
Fucking headphones. I'm like sweating with these headphones on my ears right now because it's so hot in here and we don't have these gigantic ceiling fans on.
He's absolute blue card.
Life is Tau.
I got killed by front of blue. Front of blue killed me. I never saw the car again. They know you're there, Justin. They know you're there. He's pushing you.
I'm coming behind you.
I got a bad spawn to help. I got a bad spawn to help.
That was a really big kill. That was a really big kill. They're obviously going to be forced to overextend into our base now. They want to obviously get this kill on Eric, but they have control, so they want to collapse, and Justin got the spawn behind them. Eric's kill there might honestly help us get control. I mean, Justin's flank helps a lot, but we may get regain map control because of that one kill.
I'm weak from blue window or something.
And it doesn't look like that big of a win, but that individual battle still changes the outcome of the game by a lot.
Oh my god!
He kind of just shit on Maniac. What the hell?
No one was my pink. No one was my pink. You might be pink one or something. My DMR and under me. One shot under blue and they're under me. My pink street. I need help. My pink.
That was a really good job by Eric.
Top center me. I died from top
Eric's
center.
playing pretty well right now. That's so, dude, we just went 3 dead at the same time.
It's 40. Yeah, it's 48.
Really
49,
sloppy.
49. Someone just go straight forward. Someone just go straight.
They're on it weak. Nice, we got one. Nice job, Aiden. 2 dead. Behind Aiden. On the peak.
I know, Eric. I know. I got him.
Nice help.
Last guy alive.
Behind peak again. I'm trying to get top pink.
Fuck that.
I'm blocking red.
I knew Eric wasn't going to hit that jump.
They're behind us at red as well.
Blue car right now above me. Blue car above me. I'm
Oh,
gonna go to
Jesus,
them. I'm gonna go
dude.
to them. We don't need all 3 go.
We have no awareness of what
No,
we're doing
no,
right now.
no.
Ace is top center, guys.
One shot.
I got him.
You guys are
Mine
red.
is at blue, it looks like.
I'm fine, Jason.
No, I don't think so.
You guys
My
are red.
DMR. My DMR.
Top arch, top arch.
I'm looking top arch. I'm here. I'm here.
That's trash. Then I'll
Fuel's front red.
We have to start shooting the same people. It seems like we're definitely playing well right now,
Andrew DMR. And
but
Jason
we're
DMR.
just in
Guys,
general
Jason,
not
Jason,
looking
Jason.
to fight the same people on this map. Like, this map takes so much
One
teamwork.
shot. Dude, I got fucking double teamed, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die, dude.
you're out in the open when it was a 2-on-4. You
Keep it base. We're just losing
probably
on
should have
it.
expected to get double
We
teamed.
We spawned in blue. They're gonna be.
I'm getting owned from my car. I just got spawn killed in my
This
car.
game's probably over now.
I'm at red.
Although, I mean, this game type is all about making the right runs. Like, you can come back from a decent amount in this game type. That was a good challenge also from Eric. He knew that he was out in the open there and would probably get collapsed on. I'm not sure why he didn't get collapsed on, but it was still a good challenge. You know, he wasn't going to really get help. We weren't in positions at least.
Red arch weak.
But we just honestly need to start shooting the same people. The teamwork is pretty low so far this game.
Your needle's weak. Your needle's weak, Ace.
Ace is one shot below my base.
Top arch with fuel weak.
There's a guy under red. 2 under red. There's 3 red DMR side. That's the only guy. Guys, push that guy. He's the only one. He's the only one.
Got him.
That's not
No
red.
one behind us on red.
Last one there. They're gonna expect you there.
They're top car right
Top middle
now.
2 shots. Top middle 2 shots.
You know, OS is coming up in like
I'm looking top
15.
center.
Set up bottom mid. Let's just get away.
Top center right now. There's 2 guys.
It's a good call out from Aiden. We just need to say where we're going here for this.
One shot.
I got needed.
Oh, what do you know? They get shot by 3 people.
One shot. Bottom blue orange. One shot. Bottom blue. Right behind you, Aiden. One shot. Guy was one shot. Blue needles.
We have to be
Get the
focusing on the same people.
I got it.
Absolute red needles and blue.
It's definitely still possible to win, but it would take a miracle.
Needles, guys.
You have to be really, really aggressive.
Top
As
red
a
arch
team.
weak. Red arch weak.
Needles. I got one.
And blue pink. Blue pink. I need help. I'm gonna get pushed. Oh, God damn it. My fault. I thought that was the same guy. On Aiden. Top part. One shot.
I'm gonna die.
Is he pushing blue?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
they're in blue Aiden.
I spawned
He's
really
right
far.
behind you.
I can answer some questions if you guys have any in between games.
That spawn cycle was so frustrating.
Yeah, that was so bad for you, Jason.
We kept pushing out when we didn't clear out the entire base. There was always one guy behind us, I felt like. And usually he had a fuel rod.
I feel like we are not up top enough, man. feel like when or at least maybe when I'm just up top, I'm at the wrong time. Maybe we're dead or something. I feel like I'm just like always fucking frantically trying to stay alive when I'm up top, just trying to put pressure on them.
Do I think it's the honeymoon, or is Optic actually that good? I mean, I think they're definitely good. I've known that they're all good players, definitely, for a long time. But it's nice to see them finally on the same page. I don't really think it's a honeymoon period for sure. They're definitely a good team.
Maybe we just didn't go fast enough. A couple times we got stuck by cars.
Best way to get better as a solo player, that's hard.
We have one guy left at blue.
Try to get as good of an understanding of the game as possible, and that would probably come from watching streams and watching players, and playing on your own doesn't really do as much. It's just really hard to know, like, there's no communication, and you don't really know what you should be doing at any certain point in time. You can obviously still play well and put yourself into good positions and stuff, but as a team, it's really hard. So.
Yeah, 100%, and just make sure we hunt them down.
All right, let's keep the objective.
What was the main reason they lost that game? We were on a split spawn cycle and weren't playing slow enough when we needed to, or fast enough when we needed to.
I got one.
You really needed to play it a bit more patiently when we were put on a bad spawn cycle, because the game wasn't out of hand. It was like 20s, tied at 20s.
Nice job, Jason.
Yo, I think watch blue bin with rockets.
You gotta watch outside.
Blue sneaky, blue sneaky.
One shot camel spawn, one shot camel spawn. I died, dude.
Outside one in.
I got rockets.
That was a huge kill.
I'm capping blue. I have rockets. I'm one shot though.
Just your game is blind.
One shot my stairs. One shot here.
So
nice. Rockets are
bad.
down. There's two left. There's two left, I think. They're getting Cowlick. They're getting Cowlick. What are we watching, guys? Guys, can anyone help Justin? Can anyone help Justin?
Blue stairs. You guys are gonna be blue stairs. I'm here with
You guys gotta help each other.
We should not all be focusing on this. We're 100% going to lose our other stronghold. Unless Optic isn't focusing on. Okay. They all tried to say okay.
I'm pushing.
Apparently all 8 players on the map all tried to go over the same stronghold at the same time, so that's new.
I'm at tower.
Eric, I'm taking this. They're in mid-bridge. One's at mid-bridge, guys.
I got one mid-bridge, don't die.
Weak. One shot red security. One shot red security.
It's too bad. Eric wasn't able to call that out faster. Jason probably could have finished the kill. Eric wasn't able to communicate that until he was done shooting.
Spawn tower, guys.
Again, if you guys missed that,
I got one.
One shot Kellogg.
insane. Eric spawned there when the nade was already on his way. If you guys missed that, Eric was pacing his AR. It does more damage and kills quicker than if you just hold it down as an automatic. So he was pacing his shots and going for headshots, obviously, but it was going to be hard to trade from that distance anyway, but it obviously does more damage, so important to note the difference, for sure.
They were blue security. Guys, they're in blue, they're in blue. Aiden and Justin, or Aiden and Jason.
We cannot fight for blue
I think I'm going to push tower here.
anymore. You have to recognize when you should be taking rotations. That was a good kill.
I'm watching mid-bridge. Yo, enter line.
We 100% need to recognize that we should be going for catwalk, which is good, we are.
Watch out for the red.
No, dude, that sucks.
I thought I was. Overshield tune, overshield tune. Aiden, go for that, he's on it. They're going to have overshield, they're going to have overshield.
I'm going to kill one, I got one.
Red nest, red nest.
They're gonna get it though. They're full probably.
Red nest, one shot.
There's 2 guys here. They have a life as well. He's
One
weak.
shot red nest, dude. I need cool. He's absolute.
And in red window.
I got camo.
Nice.
I'm getting shot from red attic or something.
I'm hiding.
In front of red with overshield.
Wait, Eric, I can't really help you.
I'm one shot, he's in front of red with overshield.
I have Eric. Oh, this guy is squad.
Alright, I'm getting it. I'm just getting in red. Outside red on me. 2 outside. Get in blue, guys. They're on me.
Eric, there's 2 guys in your base.
Yeah, one's weak.
Going for it, Aiden. They're gonna push you.
I might die.
2 guys in this base.
Nice shot, Aiden.
Justin, I'm here. Ah, shit. I accidentally. I fell. You're
I was about to say, I think he had the right idea, but he just needed to be communicating with Justin on what he was doing there. There wasn't much of a purpose, and we're just sitting.
Someone's gonna say that.
Eric 100% needs to recognize where he's supposed to be going here. I don't think we can.
finish him.
We have to fly a tower right here. I don't think they have much tower control, but it's still important for us to focus on that. Eric's gonna die if he goes alone. You can't go.
I got 3 shots. I got 3
alone.
shots into him. Aiden.
Okay, good.
Careful, they're gonna be behind us in blue. We're gonna put
Tower on Aiden. Try.
Nope, we're not getting the spawns there. That's just really unfortunate. We
I'm here.
should have recognized that we just need to be pushing outside here.
I'm gonna die.
Man,
Dude.
we're making poor rotations right now, and that's why they were able to get back into the game. Obviously, they had control there for a little bit, but we just needed to recognize what was important. Like, we get the outside blue spawns, you can't try to jump into catwalk when they already have it, and tower control. Like, you want to, yes, you want to be pushing that way, but not if you're spawning outside and they're 1 dead.
Red window, I
Because we
think.
got the numbers, we got 1 kill.
Jason, I'm trying to
We
say
could have
live.
just forced
Weak
our way
red
through
window,
outside
weak
and through red
I'm one
for
shot
red
from
control.
catwalk. They're on blue attic. Blue attic.
It's just important to recognize situations in this game and try to take advantage of rotations when the teammate is kind of out of, or when the other team is out of
I'm at
position.
red.
And just based on where we were spawning, I don't know.
I have help.
I had help.
You can't walk, Eric. I died.
I got. They're gonna get
Also a
overshield.
bad
Overshield's up. Overshield's about to be up.
I got him.
One hit.
He's one.
Nice, Josh.
Go for that. Go for that.
Take red, take red.
Anyone. I spawned blue. I'm gonna hide blue.
In tower.
My bad, Aiden.
Two guys in tower. They're both weak.
I'm pushing blue, guys.
After the tower. I got 2 of them. I'm taking.
Last one's blue attic. Last one is blue attic.
Get catwalk. Get catwalk. He's 1 hit in catwalk.
Got him.
That was unbelievable that guy didn't get the reset.
They're in catwalk again, guys. Camel's up.
He has an AR and that shit, dude. I was right. That's fucking horseshit. Camo
That's
was up.
unreal. That guy ends up getting the kill on him.
I have no death cam on camo. I have no death cam on
I'm on
camo.
rocket box
Fucking
right now.
bullshit.
In blue, guys. In blue. There's 2 guys on.
Eric needs to recognize he needs to go help Jason immediately.
I'm dating catwalk.
He's upset that he died. His last death was kind of bullshit, yeah, but he saw 2 people on our team on the same, like near each other on his death cam, and he needed to rotate over.
In red? I'll go. I'll go. Alright, I'm outside blue.
I'm in flank one. I'm trying to live.
Justin, I'm in blue.
It's good that he finally recognized he needs to be here, but it was definitely a little late.
There's 2 here.
I feel like if he was here when Jason was fighting those guys, instead
I'm
of
trying to stay alive.
after Justin died, or when Justin was still here, but they didn't fight the same people, we probably
Yeah,
could
you
have
guys
kept
gotta go. There's
this.
3 at blue. There's 3 at blue.
We're gonna spawn red.
That's one of our biggest mistakes, I guess, but that's most teams' biggest mistakes. It's what CLG is really good at, especially, is just recognizing when to give up strongholds, recognizing when you should fight for strongholds, and obviously communicating what you're watching. But we just, I don't know. I feel like we should have definitely gone to blue faster there. We definitely could have protected that a lot better.
Nice, Aiden. Right next after that, Eric.
I got them both. I got them both.
Nice play, Jason.
I need to go outside. Help me outside.
I'm going right now. Mid-bridge. Gonna go blue sneaky outside. They're going for rockets.
Absolutely sneaky. We got
I'm
him.
gonna die. dude.
Mid-bridge weak.
I got it.
They have rockets. You know what time we got overshield? Do it in blue.
There's 2 guys in blue weak. They have rockets there.
Mid-bridge. Mid-bridge to west spawn. On a west spawn, I think.
Yo, behind him right now. I know. One time on the left. Two guys on it.
I got 2.
I was about to say, I don't know if I like the play, but I thought it was a good play to try to wait like that, and ended up being really lucky that they didn't even look at their radar, because Eric wasn't crouching, I don't think, and he was just waiting to see if they desperated for that
Camo
OS.
might be up here.
Pushing to blue. I'm pushing.
It's really unfortunate that last guy just got a double kill though, because we had a 4-on-1.
Live. You guys are both red. Eric, I have help at red. You guys go
Alright.
So even though we got all 3 kills there in a row, and then Eric happened to die to a nade from one of the spawners, we barely have any map control off of it, which isn't very good.
And outside red. 3 shots.
Catwalk. They have rockets at mid-bridge. Find us for stairs. I need help.
I got one.
You got him, Justin? I'm looking. Alright, I'm gonna try and hold red.
I'll come help you. I'll help come over.
One shot red nest. There's 2 there. Oh, we gotta rotate faster to the catwalk.
We got mid-bridge.
Sorry, it's alright.
I'm pushing the tower.
I can go. I'm at tower right now. They might have camo here.
Inside tower,
One
red
shot,
side
red
weak.
nest. OS one, guys.
Inside tower, red side weak.
I got him. I'm dying from red attic. I died. Dude, I thought I was behind us. He's red attic, guys. Someone push the window guy. He's gonna fight you guys.
Last guy weak, red nest.
I killed him with a nade, but I died.
They're probably going to go for blue bend here.
I spawned here.
Eric spawned at tower, so
I'm here.
that's obviously because they're going to be outside. I would imagine they're probably going to start taking blue bend here really
I didn't
soon.
know there's a guy catwalk.
He jumped from red.
We're not communicating where we're going here. We're just kind of fighting guys, which is not good. I'm not sure why they're not pushing blue bend.
Outside as well.
If I was on their team, I would have already told them we should be trying to push blue bend here because we could have taken it.
I died from red.
It's such a bad death. We got to just focus on the same thing.
Aiden's in catwalk. There was a guy blue attic. I don't know where. Mid-bridge to blue, guys.
It's also important to note that if Optic had gone for the triple cap, they would have won the game already. Yo, Cav 3-1, dude, what's up, man? Your Cavs are killing it, to be honest. 5 months in a row, though, dude.
I got
That's
him,
insane. Welcome back. Hopefully your luck hasn't been terrible.
I got one. I need help catwalk.
Can still definitely close out this game and win, but
I died in catwalk.
I need help catwalk.
We're gonna get red, yes. We gotta finish that. We got it. Alright, we gotta get to blue. They're at catwalk. I'm pushing catwalk.
trying to keep
I'm coming to aid.
I'm pushing tower to catwalk. I'm pushing tower to catwalk.
Obviously important. They're going to be going for blue bend. That Eric tries to push for catwalk here. He needs help though. He can't go alone. He's been saying we need to go there, but we just need to like reconfirm through small talk that like, do I have help here? Who's pushing this with me? Like, etc. Because we're going to lose blue, and it's too much to try to desperate for it. We needed to rotate way faster with all of us focusing on catwalk. We would have probably been able to get camo as well.
We need catwalk.
I got another. Last guy.
So it's really important. I'm gonna try to hear what they're saying, but the reason we lost that game is because of slow rotations. And I was calling out some rotations on stream here for you guys that they ended up doing, but later than they needed to, which really just made the whole process slower and lost us map control or lost us time that we could have had, and definitely was a problem. But it's a lot harder to recognize those rotations when you're in game and you have to focus on your shot, and there's so much to do too. So. I mean, it also just literally comes down to not shooting the same people, so.
I literally clambered and then it just fell. So I couldn't contest catwalk. That's funny.
I can answer some questions, guys, if you have any. In between games here.
We need to put more emphasis on catwalk. We didn't have that most of the entire game. We were like,
no, and then one time we left catwalk.
Yeah, I had camo, so I went to help Eric at red because there was 2 guys there, and then you guys both like, I don't know if you guys were already at blue, but I think one of you guys was at least at tower. You guys just left to go to blue bin, which was like huge. But dude, that literally was like, I don't know, that was like the game almost, because we didn't kill either of the guys in red. I got them both no shields, and then we don't have catwalk control, and they're shooting me in the back from catwalk.
Oh, we had no catwalk control the entire game.
I'm remaking a lobby. I don't know what's happening right now.
But
like, I guess maybe I should have left you at red and just stayed at catwalk with camo. But
how do you get a better shot? That's a good question. I mean, try to consistently play more, I suppose, and try to obviously find the right sensitivities that work for you. You want to be focusing obviously on your strafe and aiming more with your left thumbstick than your right, but don't overthink it. Just find a sensitivity that feels right for you and just practice. It comes down to muscle memory. How much better are we at tournaments? A considerable amount, I think, for sure. Any team Jason and Justin and I have been on has always been better at tournaments, to be honest. Except for the God Squad, because we were just never lost online or at LANs for a while. But in general, we've just always been better at tournaments, I think. That's kind of the story for Lunch and Roy their whole careers too, though.
Really late.
Do I go over everything you see right after the scrim or later at night? Usually after the scrim, but sometimes not until the next day. Sometimes people they want to keep streaming, or they're just gaming on their own, or with subscribers and stuff, or sometimes people are too tired and they just want to get off. Especially yesterday, I'm pretty sure everyone just signed off immediately, so we didn't get to go over a ton.
It's like the 5th time we've lost that game, so I feel like.
Can EG get to the level of?
Way too much. I think the only time you try and stop strongholds is if you have 2 and or if you have 3 and they're trying to stop them from trip capping.
I mean, even when we have red, it doesn't feel like we're sitting back and putting shots down.
Yeah, Eric and Justin are both definitely right here. This is good type of communication, or constructive like communication after the game type for sure. I'm gonna turn them down a bit. Can EG get to the level of CLG? 100% can. It just comes down to having better instantaneous decision making, because sometimes if you guys are off about what you need to be focusing on at any certain time in a game, or what you're like focusing on like as a team, it separates you, or it separates where you need to be, and CLG is exceptionally good at that. And in addition to all being on the same page, more or less about how they're playing that game type, Snakebite is really, really good at that, but he keeps them all on the same page. And in addition to that, they have incredibly good small talk, and when I say that for communication, if you guys don't know what I mean, just like having conversations with teammates about like what positions they need to be in, or who's doing what in any given situation, and they know like what's being watched, what's not being watched, what positions their teammates are in, where they can and can't move on the map, what's being covered, and that, I don't know, they make really good play calls in general, and it comes down to their communication. So it's hard to be. Oh, they didn't score. Wow, it's hard to be as consistent as them. They're definitely the best team, and it shows. But it's definitely possible. It's just Halo, you know. There's always been a top team, and they've never lasted forever. So it's only time will tell how long CLG will still be the best team. But it's definitely possible to be as good as them. They're just incredibly consistent with how well they play. Okay, they're finally starting it. Thank God. Thought we were getting the optic milk. I'm gonna run a quick commercial, guys, before this next game starts. Stay tuned. I can try to answer some games, but I think the game's gonna start before then.
My hands are freezing. After this game, I'm getting a sweatshirt.
What's the series right now? Is anyone updating the series?
Alright, let's do this. Let's do it.
2 to 3? That sounds right. Gunno, ask me that after this game. I want to focus on the game since it's just starting, but I can definitely talk about that more if people are interested.
Yeah, I have the worst start. I was going out back bubble and sitting here. One to the bottom car, one to the bottom car. You might have
I'm watching their pink. I hit a guy. Watch other pink guy. Watch other car one. Watch other car one. I'm pushing car. Car one weak. Watch out bottom center. Absolute inside bottom center. Nice finish. You're alone, Jason. Absolute pink one. You're alone, yeah. To the bubble. I can't finish that.
I don't know where he's car 3 now. He's coming red car. He's coming red car.
Two guys are pink street.
Watch out car 3. Absolute. Can anyone finish that?
No, I can't. We need to go out car first.
Window. Pink 2 and pink 1. Pink 2 and pink 1. I'm gonna die. I died from car 3. Maniac was car 3, one shot. Nice finish. We're two dead. We cleaned out car. We cleaned out car. Can anyone push pink with me?
He's pink 3.
That was good communication from Eric. Just to,
Alright, I'm gonna go.
that's the type of small talk that I mean when I say that. It's just, is anyone pushing with me? Where are we going? What are we pushing for?
2 1 shots.
That was a real good job by Eric. I don't know why Straight Tick would challenge that.
Jump down at me, guys. Jump. No.
2 guys there.
That was poor though.
We had no eyes on him.
Blue peak attic.
No, it didn't.
Oh, I know, dude. It's got everyone fucking started there. They're car addicts. God damn it. They're car weak. I'm trying to stay alive.
I don't know. This looks so sloppy.
Peak one as well.
Eric's probably going to collapse on. Optic's biggest strength is their speed. They probably have pretty good communication. I can't say for sure, not having watched a lot of them, but they just play fast, and that's almost always a strength. It's not good to sit ever. But they all have good shots, and they play fast.
I am car 3.
And that is why they're catching a lot of teams off guard. They play like, when I say fast, I mean faster than most teams. So it definitely catches teams off guard.
Red window weak.
And that's been their biggest strength so far.
No one here, and the hoes in pink, guys.
That's a pretty good example of my point right there, is that they were able to push into pink without us getting eyes on their spawners. Like, I feel like we had control of pink, Eric is car side, we had numbers, but now we're dying in pink, we don't know why. Like, Optic, their biggest strength is their speed, for sure, which I can't say for sure if teams are going to be able to adapt to, but it's definitely a strength, and that's what most teams should try to strive for, is playing fast. You want to always try to play at that accelerated level.
40 camo, guys. 40 camo.
Above Eric Week, he's got a shot.
They're in pink 2.
Top center, one shot. Weak car 1.
One shot,
Pink 2 and pink 3. I died from their car.
It's a really poor challenge.
Back up.
One of Eric's biggest weaknesses is cross-mapping, for sure. You see him, if you guys watch a lot of Eric's point of view, sometimes you see him cross-map in situations where he needs to be playing faster. which causes us to do things a little bit slower sometimes. And he knows that, but that's a totally objective situation right there. Like situational, whether or not it should have been cross mapping just now, but in general, that's what I meant.
I died from pink 2, guys. I killed 2. The last one's alive, pink 2. Last one alive is in pink. Anyways, pink 1. They're spawning pink 1. Aiden has help pink 2. Aiden has help. Bottom center, we stay alive, Aiden.
Not one shot, I'm trying.
Jason, push pink. They're pink street, they're pink street. Jason, I'm behind you. What? Fuck, man. Fuck.
They're side pink 3, just stay
That
alive,
was
guys.
also a poor challenge.
Top center.
I have out pink side. Me and Aiden are looking pink side.
Car 3.
Car 3, guys. Car 3 are bubble.
I'm gonna turn them up a bit so we can try and listen to their communication, guys.
Dead. I'm weak. In our window.
We don't have anybody looking car now.
My car. He's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me. And red 2, stay alive.
We need to go blue or something.
We're getting kills and then not making the right plays after that.
It's a very, very accurate way to describe the game so far, which has happened, I think, 3 times so far, and we're down 27-20. We're getting kills, and then we're not making plays after getting kills. We're not putting ourselves into good positions, we're not watching them off their spawns, and we're allowing them to push. And right now, we're 100% going to get collapsed on, so it's really important, I've talked about this a lot on stream too, to let those last 2 guys just need to stay alive for as long as possible.
I'm going car 3. Somebody should come car with me.
I'm already car with you. Top center.
I'm watching under our base, I'm watching
Top
under our
center
base.
very weak. Top center very weak.
Watch them push. Pink 2 right now, Ace with 2 shots. He's got a carbine.
3 top center with camo.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you guys pick 2
I'm pushing into pink.
One hit with camo.
We gotta do it now.
1 shot inside pink 2.
Like, why are we thrust sliding into pink 2 when we know there's 2 guys there and we're 2 dead?
Bubble 1 shot absolute.
You should be anchoring,
I have no hope.
just like Aiden has been
One
now.
on me, pushing our base.
Pink 2 right now.
Pink 2 guys.
Guys, can we hit? Nope. Not one shot. I'm weak, I'm weak.
To push pink, and we have no control.
100,000% correct. Thank you, Justin.
Alright, we're all
And now everybody rotates Carl.
We're so fucking confused. This guy over here, on our flag, 2 of them.
Another guy's on window. There's another guy right there. I'm trying to get back up there. Stay alive, Eric. I'm here right now.
It's a terrible play from Aaron. Not so much about what Eric just did. He obviously kind of shit on Aaron, but that was just a really poor play from Aaron. He could have done so many other things there as the last guy alive. It's obviously important to try to finish that kill, but by dying like that, he lets us move around the map for free for as long as possible. Like, we got all of them dead at the same time, which leads to us getting what was now a 4 for 2 trade. We could have probably had a 4 for 1 trade, but we won 4 for 2 on that encounter after going 4 for 0. So I think we won 4 for 0.
They're pink 1 shot.
Car 3 guys. I can't do
They're
it.
pink 3 guys.
Got 1.
They're gonna be my bubble.
Like, dude,
He killed me.
that's such a bad death.
Our bubble just sitting.
Eric is playing too fast.
We're all here. They're in our bubble still.
I got naded.
Our pink.
And now we're all sitting inside one base while they collapse, so this is going to be a game.
Our
They're our
car.
car still. He's pushing in.
The communication in this game was definitely just not what it should have been. We didn't know like what we were watching or where we should have been focusing when we were getting kills. Which is unfortunate, but we didn't really focus on that. Not sure why the communication is so inconsistent, because we've had a few games this series where it was really, really good, but it's definitely not very good right now.
Gonna have a sword under our base.
I'm needing top center. I got 2.
Sword still under blue
Push into
somewhere.
red with me, somebody.
I know. No one's pink side of base weak.
I'm looking. He's weak under the base. Can't. I don't know what happened to Camo.
It's really important that Eric focuses on the other spawners right now.
I'm gonna die. I suck
You can't give up a death like that, and that's why.
Weak top center.
I'm dead. He's a blue flag. Actually, I was.
That's a situation where I would have told Eric what to focus on when we see 2 people on our team already focusing on one last guy alive. Man.
I'm looking now. Aiden, top center as well, guys. Top center. Just drop bottom car. He's gonna go blue, baby.
I'm pushing pink
Drop blue
2.
right now.
I'm getting tilted watching this game.
He's up blue. He's up blue.
Just so many fixable mistakes. That's the most frustrating thing to watch. And you can hear it in Eric's voice right now. He's kind of annoyed, but definitely losing when you watch fixable mistakes really sucks.
We have any control of car, and then we just get cross mapped by carbine, so it's just completely counterproductive. And so when we try and put,
One situation was insane. I said me and Aiden are going pink side, and then both Eric and Justin came pink side off your guys' spawn, and we just got pinched from car. Like, nobody looked car. It was insane. I even said that Aiden and I were going pink, and then all 4 of us ended up pink side of our base, literally in a 5, like.
I cannot believe we killed 2 people at blue.
What is holding EG back from doing everything I said that CLG does well? Bad habits, for sure. Everyone has habits in game, but there's a couple things. One would probably be bad habits, which I don't really want to go into detail about. That would take me way too long, and I don't feel like talking shit about people on my team, because they would be annoyed if I brought up all their bad habits or something on stream. We talk about that privately a lot. 2, they all play a lot, so they have really, really, really fluid movement. They put a ton of hours in, all 4 of them, logging just matchmaking or scrims or customs or like 2v2 warm-ups or money 8s or all sorts of games. And it just increases their like fluidity of movement and positioning, and I don't think we put in those kind of hours. It's hard for anyone to put in those kind of hours, to be honest. You can't really put in more than they do. I'm pretty sure they all play like mostly all day, every day. Whether it's like, you know, matchmaking or scrims or some other custom games or anything really. So there's a lot of reasons that go into why they're the best team right now, but those are 2 that I can think of. Yeah, playing fast. Oh shit, the game's starting. Yeah, remind me after this game, and I can definitely answer that. They need to drop Lunchbox. That's literally the last thing we need to do. Jason's Halo knowledge is so far and above average. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so annoying when I see they need to drop Lunchbox in like the forums and the fucking streams, and it's gonna piss me off hearing it because he has literally diagnosed every problem we've ever had on any team I've ever been on with him for 7 years. So it's not like he doesn't know what's happening. He knows exactly how to play. He maybe doesn't play significantly as many hours as some other players, like a lot of people in CLG, because he also works like 40 to 50 plus hours a week, which is not easy to do. But his skill level and his understanding of the game is the same as everybody's. He's the most underrated player by far. Okay? And just because he's in the position to do something at any given time, if we aren't on the same page and he dies being aggressive towards the right part of the map, like, it doesn't mean it's his fault if his stats are misleadingly bad. Like, he's one of the best objective players in the history of Halo, and he's on a team where we had a scrim the last time we scrimmed against Liquid where we lost like 5 of the objective games. We had like 5 of our 6 or 7 losses were objective games, which has never happened. That's like never been the case. So it's confusing why that's happening. It's never been the case for a team he's been on, is what I meant. But it's just confusing why that's happening. So it's obviously an area of improvement for us, but just people that don't understand Halo and only read stats, or they're just mindlessly repeating what people say, like, yeah, you guys need to drop Lunchbox, don't understand shit. Like, you don't understand how to play Halo, what individual people bring to a team, anything about communication or chemistry or leadership. Like, I mean, I can't even talk about it anymore. It's just going to make me mad. His shot is trash. Have you ever watched him? I don't think you've ever watched him, or know anything about Halo, for that matter. But hey, what do I know? Maybe I should get dropped too. I'm going to turn them back up.
One shot, dude! What?
Taking red. We just all need to focus on pit there.
Yeah, for sure.
All we needed to do. Their top tower. I'm taking blue.
He's rushing.
One
dead.
I have shots on him. He has shots on him.
Tower was scatter shot overshield. He's one shot. He dropped. We can pit one shot. Absolute pit.
One shot and pick.
I got him. That's scatter shot. I got 2. Where are they at? No one in pit. He's one shot. Nice finish, guys. At turbine, guys. And get in pit. Someone get in.
Don't die, just hide.
Where they at?
All dead.
I'm pushing to red. Someone go to blue.
Thank God we got pit there.
Stay blue.
I'm going back to blue. They're here.
That was really, really good communication from Eric.
Right,
One of the most important things you can do when you're focusing on getting a stronghold, obviously we had 2, but you knew that they were going to try to push for ours. Usually, even if the other team spawns at tower, they don't spawn like in one base or the other. They're going to push the base that you just took because it's a lot easier. It's more free and open for them to try to, you know, basically swap and like flip the map more or less. So Eric Smalltalk to be able to make sure while he's rushing a base that Justin is watching our other base is incredibly important.
Get in, get in. Ah, shit.
That sucks we didn't get the contest there.
One shot in pit, absolute in pit. Under you, Jason, one shot. That's 3 dead. That's 2 dead, 2 dead. Front of blue. That's 3 dead, 3 dead. Last one's in pit. Last one's bottom tower. Bottom tower. Fuck.
That was maybe the most low awareness death I've seen in a long time from Maniac.
I got one.
I mean, he was obviously just trying to go for the contest, but that was just such an avoidable death. It's really important.
Oh shit, their fan's gonna kill me. Their fan kill me. Shit.
That was a bad death too.
I have a death in overshield. 49. Let's get this next overshield.
Definitely gonna lose control a bit here. It's way more important for us to regroup and focus on the same thing right now because they're probably gonna go for red and we're gonna get blue spawn. So Eric is gonna be alone and he's going in the middle of the map, shooting guys in base.
I'm dead. Blue attic, guys.
That is one situation right there that I would make a huge difference in the tournament, notifying Eric immediately off his spawn what he needs to be doing because you can't really, in a 1-on-3 situation when you know that your team is going to be spawning across the map from you, we obviously spawned at blue and tried to take blue immediately because they were pushing in on red, that it's not smart to stand in front of the base and jump up and try to shoot a guy who's taking it with OS and give away your position and then let someone else just easily kill you. So, could have been played better there, but...
I'm staying alive. I'm going for him.
Oh well.
There's a guy in pit, I think. Let's do that.
Are we still talking about Lunchbox in my chat right now? I mean, he was voted the most underrated player and the best overall player of the last game. And is definitely the most underrated player in Halo 5 as well. It's shocking how little credit he gets, to be fair.
One shot red sneaky. Absolutely, there's 2 there. There's 2 at turbine, guys. One shot. In pit. We're gonna give this up.
One shot outside red.
In pit. Might red VR. Red VR 3 shots.
Also another poor death there. I mean, you can't just run out in front of the base and start shooting a guy when you have no control. There needs to be a focus on outside control. Like,
push the blue. They're outside. I have outside.
Outside, going our attic.
Absolutely outside. I got him.
OS is at 49.
Our alley weak.
I'm in pit. Can we take pit? No.
There's no one here.
OS is at 49. OS is at 49. Justin is not going to get OS.
Let's get some kills. Get our kills, guys. Front of red.
Front red. They have a west.
Well, we definitely don't know there's an OS on this map.
I'm going blue.
I'm taking pit.
I'm trying to help you guys from top tower.
One shot inside red.
That's super unfortunate. I don't know if I agree with that play. It's way more important that we try to keep map control. And we're obviously okay. And now we all died off our. That was so terrible. The reason that play was bad was because Eric decided to rush the base without saying anything. We rushed to challenge that red base and contest it immediately. Like, he just had the thought and he went. Like, that blew our setup because we felt like we had to push in to try to finish his kills, or somebody tried to, like, obviously get shots on them off their spawn at red, and Eric just kind of died immediately.
Sneaky.
It would have been just way better to give that up and try to get control of the map, control outside, especially. We're literally, like, in all 4 corners of the map right now. At least, well, Jason and Justin have teamwork, but...
On me weak in tower. Top tower weak. Top in front of blue weak. They're gonna give it back.
I don't know.
No. We can't get pit. We gotta get
That's
red
frustrating.
Outside or RBR.
It's definitely one of... Not the best gameplay from Eric.
Kill me.
Matter. Top center on me.
But he definitely knows that.
Yeah, like it. Instantly.
Dude, we lose pit instantly every time.
It's because we die.
I made a bad push.
Well, I mean, we lose pit because we don't control turbines or control outside.
We die so easily in the wrong times, man.
We're not letting them spawn tower either.
There's no control.
We never know where they're spawning when we have numbers because we always have a guy in tower.
Yeah, Jason's 100%
like
correct.
Honestly, as bad as we can make
We don't want to be in tower, and we like go tower side.
There's not one time that entire game that we made them spawn tower and we shot them as they were pushing to a base.
It's not rocket science.
So
we
one
just
guy at
definitely
the
didn't
base is
focus
literally trying
on.
to fight 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
While we have one guy hiding at the other base.
CLG's calls are calmer. Well, it's not that they're calmer. They're just they're small talk, and that's what most of their communication is just really accurate and direct. They talk to each other, and it's not that it's like slower or not as loud, but it definitely helps. It's not, you know, the level of their communication. Lunch and Roy have great communication, and they've always had great communication, and they're still definitely loud. It just comes down to what they're saying, not how they're saying it. Can I elaborate a bit more on what playing fast means? Yeah, that just, you know, if you have to communicate absolutely everything, it makes your team play a lot slower. So having like a general understanding of where you need to be at any given point in time, talking through situations before a game so you know like what areas of the map you ideally want to control for a perfect setup, how you want to break setups, how you want to push off your spawns, that sort of thing. They literally gave up every OS for free. But when you have that type of understanding together, your decision making as a team is going to be fast. So you want to get into positions fast, you are applying pressure to the other team very fast, and you're moving off of your spawns fast. You don't want to really play slow. You don't want to sit anywhere or let them bring like the fight to you, more or less. You want to get into positions and apply pressure quickly.
Barrels weak, guys.
Help barrels, help barrels.
I'm looking barrels. I see no one.
He's gonna be middle.
They're nading me. Middle engine weak. On nice one.
Basement window weak, basement window weak.
I don't know where sniper went. Engine.
I am an engine.
I can't. 3 shots engine. 3 shots engine with scatter with caster. 3
He's
shots
on
engine.
lookout, guys. He's on lookout. One shot.
Jason, you're pushing alone, man.
One shot.
2 more guys there.
Nice shot.
Yeah, they're top rail.
I think they know you're there.
There's bottom rail, top rail, bottom rail, top rail.
One top, bottom rail. I got one. Nice. We have one pick.
Top
Top
rail
engine.
weak. After top rail. Naded.
Top engine, guys. One shot. I got another one.
I can't get. No, he's bottom rail. On me with scatter. On me with scatter. Weak back barrels. 1 shot. He's 1 shot mid hole. 1 shot mid hole.
One shot top. White corner. Still white corner.
There's 2 guys middle. Nice. No one's here.
Back barrels.
He's
Anyone?
still behind us.
I'm weak.
Look out, guys. One
I
shot.
died in
That was a really
nades. I died in
bad
nades. Engine.
Man,
There was a guy there. Ian, you might be overlooked.
One shot over.
Back barrels, guys. Help each other. 1 shot. I spawned bunker. White hole. White corner. 1 shot. White corner. 1 shot. I'm trying to help Jason.
I'm helping Jason. I like
Same.
I got him.
I'm needing behind you. I'm needing behind you, Jason.
it.
I don't see anyone. Nice bomb.
One shot. Look out, guys. Absolute.
I can't see him.
I have out middle.
Bottom middle, guys, go for the guys. Barrels. No one there.
I help. What did back hat?
One shot. Guys. One shot. I got one. I
Too
think.
dead.
I'm at Carbine. Guys, I'm blocking Carbine. They're gonna be bunkers.
Top rail. Going top rail. I have a scatter shot top rail. Just stay
There's
alive.
2 about to spawn. 2 about to spawn.
Top, bottom
Watch
rail.
Carbine. Watch Carbine. They play.
Stay alive.
Engine with shots. Engine with shots.
Top engine. Stay
Okay,
alive.
guys.
Don't keep bunkering to bottom BR. Last guy.
I got 2.
there's really good communication right now about what we're collapsing on. That was mostly Jason directing us. I think he had just died, but he's directing us on where we need to be focusing on to make sure that they can't get off their spawns easily and what we're watching. So it's kind of tragic that that guy ended up getting both the kills there.
Back
But
up.
We just gotta live. Camo, guys. Camo.
I'm dead from mid hall.
They probably have it.
so slow on camos.
I got one.
Is that camo or no?
No, I don't think so.
No, he was sewers with it. He shot it down.
He's on me. He's on me with camo.
Snipe ball, 2 shot.
I think he's weak in white hall. He's white
Guys, I'm
corner with
flanking
camo.
SMG.
Alright, white corner with camo.
He's not there. Carbine connector.
Yeah, you guys probably didn't notice that at all either, but Eric was crouching up and down, and that's because you stay off of radar even though you're crouching up and down. And it helps your movement be a lot faster even when you're not showing up on radar. He's probably going to die here. But
He's still top rail.
it's probably a trick that you guys didn't know.
I'm trying to stay alive. White corner.
Dude, we gotta get.
Camo pushing basement.
Top rail, guys.
I spawned Carbine.
1 shot.
behind
1
us.
shot SMG with camo. 1 shot SMG with camo. There's 2 back here.
They got sniper.
Guys, 1 shot.
This looks so confusing from...
We're gonna push the barrel.
1 shot.
Oh
1 shot
no,
SMG.
dude.
He's absolute
I
camo.
say, it just looks like Optic is super confused watching from Eric's point of view, but...
Top rail. I have a scatter top.
Guys, I spawned
Our
bunker.
spawns are definitely
I'm pushing top rail.
all over the place right now. Like the map there's no map control really, and you can tell that just based on us like being in basement and Eric spawning bunker, and that everyone's kind of going to be all over. So it's just important to try to slow things down and work with the people that are near you at that time.
Trying to get to you, Eric. I spawned middle.
They're going to be focusing hard on trying to push Eric here and get his and killing him. So he really needed to back up faster.
We gotta push. There's a guy behind us.
There's no map control, so they're definitely going to spawn behind us. We need to be aware of that, and we're not.
Above us, Aiden.
Basement guy sniping.
Mid-hole.
Justin gonna jump on you one shot.
I hear you, Eric. I got him.
No one behind me. Middle, weak on me, Justin.
I fell, dude.
Sniping a bunker. Pushing him.
Weak on me. On camo one shot. On camo spawn one shot. Basement.
I'm trying to look bunker.
Bunker as well, sniping.
Ace got away.
How the hell does that guy get away?
Guys.
I know. One shot bunker, guys. I need help. He's in
Camo
basement,
soon.
guys. One shot.
I died. I burned camo.
At least we
42.
burned camo
I burned
though.
42.
That was good.
Try to be basement, one hit.
Nice job, Jason. Back up.
Watch this down.
They're gonna be S&D, maybe.
That's bridge.
White corner weak, guys. White corner one shot. White corner.
I'm pushing white corner. Middle.
Bunker.
Engine one shot. Engine one shot.
After bunker.
Engine was one shot. I can't see bunker.
There's a guy
I'm here. They have caster. Caster back SMD. 2 on 8 and one shot.
One shot.
Underpass. Behind you, Justin.
Stay alive.
He's got caster. Can we help Justin?
No, there's an S bridge on me.
I'm going top rail.
I got one.
Bunker, lift, Jason.
I'm pushing him. Stay alive. There's two of them.
Bunker street, one shot. I got one. No one behind you. I'm nading it.
I help. He's weak. What's up, below me? Absolute dead.
Nice. Be dead. Watch rail.
Where are you fighting, Aiden? Where are you fighting?
3 dead. 3 dead.
Watch barrels, maybe.
I'm blocking.
I'm going top rail.
I got rail.
Alright, you got rail.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen. Yo, sidekick, dude. 11-19. What's up, man? 2 months in a row. Welcome back. I was about to say, I was looking over here at my other screen for a second. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't talking much, but I definitely have to update my giveaway and look at the accurate number of subscribers so we can make sure we do the giveaway on time. So I'll try to figure that out in between games, but it's just right now what's important to focus on is what they're communicating when we got numbers. I've always talked about how important it is to try to play slow when you do not have numbers, and how important it is to play fast when you do have numbers. And we got the kills, and then communicated on what we were watching, where we were going to be blocking, and how we were going to be applying pressure. So that's definitely how we've been able to get into a significant lead so far. And Eric definitely knows this guy is on his own over here, based on the communication from everyone else and how the spawns are set up. So it's also a good job. He didn't say he was going to block bunker here, but we have now 3, and I think that was the last guy's 4 dead. And we know what we're blocking. So
They did. They just got sniper. Camo at 42. It's up right now.
One shot basement door. I died from barrel sniping. Sniping barrel door.
and immediately when Eric sees that 2 of us are dead, he tries to play slow, which is a good thing. That sucks. It's super unlucky.
There's 2 there. He's weak top row. Jumping up.
He's absolutely top rail.
We need to help Jason. They're all on Jason.
And this is another example of when I say how important it is to try to play slow when you're the last guy alive. The fact that Jason got a trade when they were all over there is kind of ridiculous. They should never have been able to trade there. Shooting that guy was such a mistake. Oh, man.
They are here.
Yo, Hulkham's in the chat, dude. Drop the hyper, Lester, Chad. I miss you, man. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it.
Wow, I died, dude. There's 2 on there.
You guys made all.
That's insane. You can probably relate to the awful twin bickering
I'm flanking back barrel.
quite a lot. It's still my favorite clip on YouTube, watching the Beaver Creek game
Jason, you're way away.
when you guys were still teaming, and you hear Lunch and Roy yelling at each other.
Bunker sniping.
Oh my god. I think you and Justin were yelling at each other. I don't
And
remember.
bottom rail.
It's so funny. Someone should find that right now.
Top rail's gonna be weak.
I'm gonna die, dude. He's top. There's 2 guys.
Engine weak.
Dude, that's such a bad
One
push.
shot engine.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous he ends up getting 4 shots and getting away, but he just jumped out in the open there.
White corner, one hit. Absolute white hole.
At this point, though, when you only have... Oh, man. At this point, when you only need 1 kill, the last thing you can do is challenge for a kill. You just have to go together to get 1 kill. Having been in a tournament when we've been up 49-46 and lost, I know how it feels. Literally, all you have to do is go together to get 1 kill. So it comes down to just slowing it down, and now it's 49-48. So you can't give away deaths to a guy who has sniper.
I'm behind one. I'm behind one.
Yeah, shut up, you Aiden. It's the best.
Top engine.
That's a good play by Aiden. I think he just played it slow and ended up crouch walking down, but yeah, if anyone remembers, I think it was, what was the third event in 2010? Raleigh? No, it might have been Champs. Dallas 2010? I don't know. I was on Instinct and we played against FB and we were up 49-46 and everyone challenged to get the last kill and we literally all died 4 in a row and lost 50-49 on MIDI TS, whatever they called that, Heretic Team Slayer.
Before you push out engine, like they're just like shit we have to get before you just like. I feel like sometimes we just spawn up and we sprint wherever we go.
Middle and they just jump averagely up and start ARing us in the back.
Yeah, I will check my subscriber list though, guys, so we can make sure to do this giveaway on time.
Like when we get two guys top railing, immediately jump
the Elite controller, the Scuff controller. If you have the opportunity to test them both, it's definitely an advantage. I like the Scuff more because it just fits my hands better, and it just the paddles kind of sit more natural to where I'll be playing. Plus, the Elite is a little bit more like sensitive to the touch, which is kind of annoying. Like I'll set the controller down and it'll accidentally hit one of the paddles and it'll like start searching the game. So. But I really like the Scuffs a lot more, and that is not because we're sponsored by Scuff, even though we are, but I honestly like just the way the paddles sit a lot more. So it's kind of a preference. The Elites are definitely really good, and they're going to last a long time. They're made out of stainless steel, I think. Not that Scuffs don't last a long time either, but it definitely comes down to preference.
Rail-looking barrels, and I got camo.
How come no one really uses the Plasma Caster? Mostly because you can get super exposed with it if you put yourself in a bad position. Situationally, it's a great weapon. Like, it's never used on Truth because there's not really good opportunity to use it unless you're trying to, you know, get control of Pink. Using it to get into Pink, or to try to, like, you know, rain down a bunch of, you know, grenades on their spawns if you have, like, a perfect setup or something. It would be a good example of when you can use it, but otherwise you just are super exposed trying to use it. So it's definitely situationally extremely good, but in other situations, in most situations, it's really poor. So that's probably why you don't see it as often as you would think.
They have camo in front of the base.
That's unlucky.
Camo at 45. Camo 45.
We gotta stay alive.
Our silo. Our silo.
I'm trying to. One shot our treehouse, absolutely.
I'm one shot.
Well, they're pick going top center.
I don't see rail.
Again, in case you guys didn't notice what Eric was doing there, if you let go of crouch to like kind of hop, like crouch hop, you don't show up on radar still, and it makes you move considerably faster than just normally crouching. So that's another like tip there that most people probably don't know or don't utilize in their own gameplay. So if you guys didn't know what he was doing there, that explains a lot. Such a bad challenge. You don't need to challenge that. He like hesitated and wanted to pick up the flag, but challenged him still instead. He probably wasn't going to get the. He probably wasn't going to do much with the flag anyway once they spotted him, so it's really not that bad, actually. I thought that we were going to be closer. I didn't realize he was the only guy in their base. I got to turn this communication off, though. It's really important to try to listen to communication in Halo, otherwise you don't understand
I couldn't get anything on him. I didn't get anything
really
on him.
what the team is focusing on.
I got splintered by a guy at treehouse.
Watch our tree.
Which side?
I'm going back to our flag.
Yeah.
In our pit, in our pit. I'm nading it.
Yeah, Justin's absolutely correct. We have no control of our base, and two guys got into our base basically for free there. Eric said he was going back, but he didn't really go back all the way. He ends up staying alive, but we're flipping the map more or less right now.
There's a guy on our flag. I'm looking for the guy on our flag. I killed Naded.
Oh my god, that's a terrible death for Naded.
Top center right now, Maniac, weak.
Alright, they're gonna be top center.
Top center. I think we might be able to get this.
Play that slow. Play that slow.
No, Justin just gotta go for it. Yeah.
Top
center, one shot. I can't finish. I can't finish.
That was a really good cap. And the reason we got that cap is because we communicated that we were going to be pushing out, which was a good play call by Justin. Obviously, they pushed our base, and they were caught in that objective dilemma between whether or not they really needed to run it, even though most of them were focused on our base, but the guy in their base we like overwhelmed and killed and started running it immediately. So they were kind of caught with that dilemma and didn't really know what they needed to do. You know, if I was Optic, you just have to go for the run there. You've already committed to the run, but obviously we made the correct play call there and executed really well. So that was a good job by Justin.
Camo railgun for our base.
And of course,
I
I don't think we know there's a camo
right now.
on this map either. It is super annoying watching us never get camo or power weapons online.
I got him. Nice job. No, there. I naded it. I'm nading our BR just in case. I have a railgun, I think.
I got it.
Our silo.
The communication right now is really poor. I was paying attention to that. If you guys hear that, we had 2 dead, but we kind of all got to our base, and then no one said where they were going. And all of a sudden someone died, and then you hear Jason saying, like, I need help. Like, no one knew who was fighting who or where we were trying to go, or, like, advance to on the map, which is really, really poor. Like, you need to know where you're going when you get numbers there.
I got one.
It's not that surprising they were able to cap off that.
They're gonna get reachment. Hey, lads, get up top, get you guys. We have no one at our base. Someone needs to go back to our base.
I'm not there. That's you guys.
I'm going top center. They're porch. They're on their flag weak nated. Absolute, their flag nated.
At this point, we're just sitting in the middle of the map, which is never a good thing.
One-shot treehouse. Aiden, that's you. I need help.
I've said this a lot on stream before too, but top middle should really just be used as like a buffer to get into their base, and Eric knows that too. I think he was just trying to stay alive, which isn't that bad, but it's just it sucks. It's really important to not sit top center and try to look for kills. Like, if you're sitting top center, you're not pulling flags or collapsing on their base fast enough. So you always want to try to get into their base and force those spawns outside of their base, and then run flags.
I died, Jason.
I got it, Aiden. Let's get this camo. Watch out for our base.
How did that guy live? What the hell? At least we got a railgun though. That's nice, right?
Watch out in our pit. And I got killed with their pit. That's the last guy. All right, railgun's down in front of our bottom center.
I hear you. He's there weak.
Camo is still up.
Railgun in front of our base as well. In pit or something.
Thank you.
Clear out our trios.
We have camo and railgun. This is nice. I don't know what this feels like. I've never watched us get that on this map. Online.
I'm going top center.
Top center, guys.
Where?
Comment.
I'm trying to live with you.
Top center shot. I got one. I'm trying to help Justin. All right, I'm trying to help Justin.
And once again, you hear Jason directing us, like telling Eric where he needs to be going or asking what he's doing, so we know exactly where Eric is helping Justin, and he's telling Aiden what he needs to watch off his spawn. And it's just, the communication is communicating across, like, what everyone's doing individually, so we know what's being covered at all times on the map. And that's what I mean when I say small talk. Like, the difference between what they just called out and calling out, like, spawn, like, this guy's weak here, like, I need help. Like, it's a huge difference in Halo, so you always want to be communicating and, like, having those types of conversations with your teammates, because it just totally increases your overall awareness of, like, where your whole team is, what's being covered, and where the enemy is, and who's focusing on what.
Nice job, dude. Back up. Guys, they're gonna spawn their garage. Gonna spawn their garage.
I died, dude. I can't get flagged.
Their BR?
Aiden, that's you. Aiden, you gotta get flagged. Eric, just try and say that.
I got one.
Absolute on me. I got another.
That's 2 dead.
I died. Their pit.
In front of the base weak, Maniac. I should have stayed alive.
We have to stay alive.
Yeah, I don't have an escape.
I wasn't looking for 1 second, but I can already tell you this is another one of Eric's biggest weaknesses is during stalemates he goes off on his own and ends up dying. Which not to say that he has a bad mindset, but a lot of times it ends up screwing us because Jesus, Justin. Ends up screwing us because he'll make a push, and this doesn't just go for Eric. This goes for anybody at all in general. You don't want to try to make a push on your own because giving up that death.
Guys,
what just happened?
Spawn their flag weak. Spawn their flag ace. They're porch.
They're spawning weak.
Well, this is awkward. But anyways, I was saying you do not want to.
Good game. Let's bring this shit
back.
Alright,
well, it froze for a second. You do not want to go on your own during a flag standoff situation just because it creates a really poor opportunity for your team in general to usually get that return. Against a good team, at least, they're obviously going to catch you out of position or get an easy kill on you, and it's just, it's not good. You want to just be focusing on moving across like the map together as a team, and that includes the flag guy. It's really important as the guy with the flag during a standoff to not be in a position to die like super easily. You just do not want to give up that death and die in a position where the flag can get returned. You want to stay near your teammates, and that goes for Coliseum too. Like a lot of times you see the flag standoff. It's really important to not stay on the flag where a guy who flanks out is going to be able, if he gets the kill on you, return it super easily, which actually happened to us in our Coliseum game. It was terrible,
I mean,
terrible
multiple times
death in
that game,
return
I
to
saw
give
you
up.
garage, I was top center, and
But
I
one
just
guy
blew
getting
up.
our base got that return, so it's really important to try to rotate and move that flag around appropriately with your team.
Like, just advancing the game. Like, yeah, you can get shots on people top center, but what are you actually doing? Like,
Yeah, I don't know what's
unless
happening
we're
in the
already
stream, guys.
running
Sorry
into,
about
like,
that.
the last one.
There even. Like,
Yeah.
you get to their garage. Like, they did literally just continually push to our silo, and a couple times it fucked us up because we're just like sitting in.
Yo, Brady, you're out of here later, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out for a bit.
Stuff which we started doing, and we started shitting. Let's, like, when we get to snipe this game, if we're near your teammate, just fucking try and push them. Get into the cave, stay alive, bait your teammate. It's in the cave.
Tekka Ninja, if I commentated a CLG scrim, yeah, I've thought about that. I've watched so much film of CLG, I'd be able to do that very well, but I feel uncomfortable like analyzing plays of people that aren't on our team because I don't know how to feel about like saying anybody's making a terrible play or if like somebody's making a push that's really costing their team. Like there's a difference between making plays that are poor or maybe not the best play at any given time and then actually making plays that cost your team caps or kills or control or the game overall. So I feel kind of uncomfortable saying anyone that's not on our team at least saying like, yeah, this like player did this and it cost their team the game. Like unless I have a really good relationship with that player already, it's just kind of weird, to be fair.
I'm watching. Alright, hold on. 3 shots, slam in the window, guys.
Unless I was at a tournament. If I was at a tournament commentating or casting or something along those lines, I would have no problem because it would be an appropriate environment. But if it's just like, in general, a practice or a stream, it's maybe not the most appropriate thing. I was about to say, we have 2 dead, and that was just a really poor play with rockets. I've talked about this a lot too, but one of the most important things you can do with rockets, especially in Team Slayer, specifically in Team Slayer really, is just try to play selfish. You always want to try to use all 4 rockets to the best of your ability for kills. And you want to try to play selfish and use all 4 of them and go for kills, especially like. Obviously, Eric had the right idea in mind in rotating, but you just have to take that a little bit slower, especially when we had 2 dead. It's just it really sucks that we had rocket control and literally didn't do anything with it.
He's got scatter shot, dumping up. Careful, careful, careful. He's going top snipe. He's going top snipe.
Rob, I appreciate that, but you really, really don't have to do that. I really appreciate that, though.
There's a guy above me.
I'm here, Jason. Don't die. They're gonna be RBR and catwalk.
Weak right now. Bottom grass, 1 shot.
Top catwalk.
Top catwalk, weak, 1 shot. Absolute bottom middle. 1 shot bottom middle. Red trench.
I was about to say, that was honestly a really good push from Eric, but we're so spread out right now, there's literally 0 control from either team, so the spawns are going to be all over the place.
Absolute.
I got him.
Rockets are up.
No, it's kind of strange, because the maps are totally different, but being identically, like symmetrical at least, this game type especially plays really similar to Truth. It's a little bit slower, obviously, but you want to be focusing on controlling spawns, like blocking certain spawns or leaving spawns open to collapse on other bases, and focusing. And it all goes through snipe side. You want to control the snipe side of the map and rotate around blue and red side based on spawns.
You guys are pushing alone. Guys gotta back up. We were done for.
I'm hiding my fountain.
Top catwalk and red rocket.
My splinters guys, 1 shot, bottom side, 1 shot.
I can't see anything. I'm getting native blue cave.
Get ready to go. Cypher's up.
Guy blue couch.
We need to be shooting the same guys here. We just need to be focusing on the same things. It's really important to listen to the communication here because obviously Optic had control and we were spawning blue, so.
He's pushing. I got him. I'm getting shot in the back for blue.
Red rocket corner. Absolute blue rocket corner. 2 guys here.
My sniper.
I was about to say they're 100% getting split spawns here. We need to communicate through what we're doing.
I'm coming. I'm getting shot in the back.
I think Jason's being hung out to dry. And they're definitely. Jason's been fighting 2 guys for 30 seconds. Don't know how he's alive. You don't have a sniper. Nobody was trying. We sent 3 guys to snipe while Jason fought 2 guys for 30 seconds. And someone argued with me like an hour ago intensely how Lunchbox is like needs to be dropped and is the worst player on our team. He just fought 2 guys alone for 30 seconds. And in the stats it's going to show up as him going 0 for 1 in that scenario. So, nice.
I spawned red.
I think most people know this too.
Bottom red with chest.
How is that guy alive?
Bottom red
Are
right
you
now
kidding me?
somewhere.
That's
Red foul,
sucks.
2 of them, 2 red fouls. I'm getting top rockets. One shot my rock, one shot my blue.
Obviously didn't work out very well that time, but I was about to say that most people know sniping. It sucks Aiden died. Most people know that sniping from rocket corners is the best angles on the map, just because you can see the most of their spawns. You can see rocket corner spawns, you can see window, you can see cave, you can see snipe. And it only really works extremely well if your team has snipe control, because otherwise they're able to push over top rockets really, really easily, which obviously they did, and they killed Eric pretty easily. So he needed to play a little bit like more patient or passive. He's doing the crouch thing again. That was so dumb. He crouches all the way there, doesn't say anything, and then dies. Either way, if you're going to snipe from a rocket corner, like I was saying, without snipe control, you just need to be able to put yourself in a position to back up if you're challenged from top rockets. You can't be all the way out, overextended in the rocket corner to the point where you would die if they push over rockets like Eric did. If we do have snipe control, so we know if they're coming up rockets, then you can, you know, rotate all the way up to top rockets, all the way down to red to collapse again, and then watch blue spawns, or do whatever you want as a team. But definitely kind of sloppy with the way that we're kind of being. We're just playing a little careless right now.
Blue sniper weak, maniac. Maniac weak, blue sniper. Top catwalk weak, 2 shots.
One shot sniping, Jack. Another guy's one sniping. Shoot that.
Weak under me.
One shot.
We're dead. Watching red rocket corner. Rockets coming up. Guys, we can win this game.
Jason sounds so annoyed. We had 4 dead.
On my sniper ramp. I got one by Seeky, my Seeky. One shot, Aiden. Seeky. I have sniper, guys. I have sniper scatter shot at blue.
You just can't challenge that. Okay, thank God.
I got another, 2 dead. Guys,
100,000% gonna spawn at red.
Take the scatter shot. Take the scatter shot. Back up. And watch. And take the scatter shot. Watch my back. Fully clear that out. I got one. I got him. 2 dead.
Like, how are we not back at snipe though? Because we have no snipe control
You're
right
alone,
now.
Jason. You're alone. You need to be careful.
Yo, bottom snipe on me.
Top maze. Top pyramid, I think. Pyramid, I think.
Watch out, blue step.
I'm one shot. I'm backing up. Aiden.
He's got a scatter on my X.
Under me. I'm above them. My maze weak. Dude, I got killed for blue sniper ramp.
I was about to say, we have snipe control, but we're not watching much of anything. It's just we're kind of letting them push us at snipe while we're at snipe, which is not good. It's gonna be hard to win this game, but we just right now it really comes down to communication and just making pushes together. We just need to focus on shooting the same people, and as soon as you get that first kill, you need to know you need to be aggressive, and then bait and switch with your teammates. I think 2 of them just challenged individually, and we were able to kill both of them. That's really sloppy from them.
That's 3 dead. Where? I can't see him. Back up. Red, blue window going blue rocket corner.
No, now Justin's trapped out there because you can't, in that situation you can't be aggressive and then back up. Like, yeah, they got the kill there, and made it 49, but Justin had already extended to the point where he was, you know, all the way out. Like, we have to go. You can't play in between, you know, patiently or being aggressive. We needed to be faster, for sure.
I had no help when I had sniper. I don't feel like I should have died. I killed 2 people and then I got pushed like I got grenades and somehow, I don't know.
I mean, I was calling those guys out the whole time. When we were in the process of killing people, they flanked us at blue, or maybe they spawned blue rocket corner, but I died with a scatter shot, like blue fountain area, and he just ran under blue and grabbed it and pushed the fountain, but it was just so hectic, nobody
I mean, I ran away from those guys. I killed 2 of them before that, and then I ran away from those guys in blue, and they chased me down.
I can definitely answer some questions in between games if you guys have any.
That was kind of game
I mean, Aiden and Jason were a snipe helping.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick, actually, before this next game starts. Hot in here. But I can totally answer questions as soon as I get back.
Sniper ramp, I had to reload rockets. He ground pounded down. We killed him, or I killed him, but.
I mean, that's just another situation where I don't feel that we should. I don't know if we were in snipe, but we shouldn't really be in snipe there. We should be like, I don't know, like looking at a base from like the snipe ramp or something. And maybe we were, but.
You got all the way up sniper ramp without anybody knowing.
No, I mean before that, I didn't even have to die to the guy under blue. I just didn't have any fucking help. I couldn't get away. I feel like we were just in snipe there and just don't really have good angles.
Yeah.
But that was just one play. We just put ourselves
Justin,
in a hole.
when I dropped scatter for you,
Where'd you go? Did you go to Snipe?
I went to Blue Fountain. I split
You gotta.
the guy.
I think you need to stay on Rocket Street and push.
I mean,
like,
I don't think.
I mean,
Jason was already Rocket side.
wait, he was?
If you guys remember too, during that game, the reason we lost that game, they're talking about why we lost the game right now, and they don't even know why. We lost the game because Eric wanted to drop that scatter shot for Justin over in Blue Rocket Corner, and they spent so much time over in the base with Jason. I think was like also in the base because he was helping finish a kill, but then tried to go out BR or something, or he was like Rocket side. And Aiden was the only guy at Snipe. We had 3 dead. And the 4th guy that was up was, the last guy up was a spawner at red. So we cleared them all out of blue by collapsing. And then we never focused on snipe control again fast enough. Aiden was the only guy at snipe, and he died. And they were able to regain snipe control even though we had just killed them all and had sniper at blue. So just a poor job of focusing on snipe control, to be honest, is why we lost that game.
Got railgun.
Do that on air, guys, again.
I'm looking at Eric.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Yo, flowers, guys. I'm in hotel.
I'm getting shot at. I'm getting shot at.
That's super
Two bottom middle
unfortunate.
on me. Two bottom blue.
One
Two
shot
bottom.
cafe, guys.
Wait, don't worry about that. They're gonna cap bottom middle.
One shot cafe, guys.
Cafe and
You lost one there. Watch sniper ramp.
2 guys can't fit, or 2 guys. They're gonna be in dip as well.
Yeah, I'm pushing that.
I got the guy inside.
Don't fight, go.
Right now.
We're all here. Just don't see this
That's
guy.
in flower.
I'm about to die to him. I want you.
Another guy top hitter, guys, looking at us.
Going Luke.
I was about to say, I say this a lot on stream, but your spawns will give you a lot of information at any given time. And obviously Eric spawned out all the way out in loop for a reason. The reason he was able to get these 2 kills is because Optic was caught completely off guard by his spawn. Them pushing into Cafe, whichever one of them did, obviously they were not on the same page as the team, because one of them tried to push in, and him blocking those spawns near our team in Cafe forced Eric to spawn all the way out. And he somehow spawned into a perfect flank and got a double off of his push from his spawn in loop. So it's hard to understand maybe, you know, with the speed of the game why Eric got that spawn or what really caused it, but us breaking their setup and going into a triple cap right now is entirely based on what Optic did and not what we did, because they blocked spawns near us and it forced us way away from us, and that kind of screwed over both of his teammates. Whoever did that, I'm not sure who that was, but it's important to mention. That's why it's so important to just always be communicating spawns and being aware of when players are spawning and what you're blocking and what you aren't blocking and where you're watching spawns, and then collapsing from there. You can't collapse otherwise.
I have shots bottom middle. One shot. Yes. I have 2 bottom middle. I got him. No, I didn't. He's 1 shot bottom middle. I got the defense. So he's 1 shot U-turn.
U-turn.
Dead.
One shot cafe, guys, on me. I got one.
You're the last
I
guy.
got one. I'm dead.
Look for bottom center there.
Justin, your game is frozen.
Top garden. Top garden killed me.
I spawned loop.
That was kind of careless.
They have camo rail. They have camo rail by last.
Of course they have camo rail.
Guys, you guys both fight that.
Eric seemed to have gotten this spawn
I
again.
killed Camo Rail.
I was about to say it's probably important for him to try to play slow. You could never take bottom middle alone. This is never going to happen.
He got me bottom. I died bottom middle.
It would have been more important. Obviously, finishing that kill was really important. That was a really good job to finish that kill. But from then, you just have to bail. And until you have, you know, at least communication from a teammate on what's being watched or who else is out there. But no one was even on this whole half of the map with him. You can't try to take bottom middle alone.
He's still 1 shot on the van, dude.
Well, that looked a little laggy.
I'm in.
But in general, that's just a really appropriate rule for most strongholds, especially on this map. Just, you can't solo cap. No solo capping strongholds. It's not going to work against a good team. It takes way too long. It leaves you too vulnerable for way too long. And you have no teamwork with anyone that's near you because you're solo capping. So it's almost better. It's always better to focus on helping your teammates and get better positioning and then get map control and then take a stronghold together.
Drive lane U-turn. Aiden get a melee. 1 shot. Good job. I'm going for railgun. I'm going for. Alright, I can get. You got it, Justin. At Lierful.
You got it. LR.
Who's going for snipe?
I'm out there.
I wonder if we'll get camo.
Upstairs, guys. So upstairs and glass.
Look, he's absolutely. I know it's a glass.
We gotta live here.
Glass.
We're glass.
I'm trying to get this camo. I'm gonna,
Camo.
I got railgun. I have railgun.
Split out.
Nice. Okay. 33. I don't think anyone said that. Damn it.
I'm here, Jason. Maybe. One shot, maniac. One shot.
Did we ever kill the guy who's out?
I got
Yes,
two.
we had to. We had to.
It is definitely important to try to be
I'm
aggressive
pushing
while we
you.
have
I'm
these
pushing
power
you.
weapons, though.
I'm pushing
Power
you.
weapon,
With
power
you.
weapon.
Cafe spawn thing, guys.
Nice.
I got one. Under me.
Eric is definitely 100% going to have all of their attention, so right now it's super important for us to try to push in from a different angle. Well, that's pretty easy.
It's all dead.
Makes
All
it
dead.
super easy. And this comes down to general map knowledge, but still, I don't know how they spawn there. We need to be watching that. Eric should have definitely been in that with him. I just had a whole rant about solo capping. When they're all 4 dead, yeah, it's possible to, you know, not be in it with 2 people at the same time. But at the same time, they were only going to spawn yard or hotel there. Or snipe lift, possibly, but we're watching that with the people that are outside of yard on our team.
On me, top yard.
So Eric really just needed to sit in that until we double capped it and then pushed out with camo.
I got a boat.
That was a good play. But we 100% should have had a triple cap there. And that was not a good play from Eric to bail on Jason. That's a situation where he was looking for kills instead of looking for the stronghold. But he's obviously getting kills, so it doesn't matter.
I'm getting
right
this.
now.
On the van.
He's got above me.
Top center, they're gonna put you, Eric.
I capped Nest. Shoddy's out. Shoddy and Drogon are out.
In hotel week.
I think he used those weapons well enough.
Top, one shot yard.
He literally ran out of ammo in both weapons, so it's hard to do better than that. This is also another example of when it's super important to, that sucks, okay, thank God, where it's super important to give up control of the stronghold for map control. You see, they were kind of super spread out. Even though Jason just died, we have 2 kills and numbers.
He's weak. He's weak.
And now they're going to have to desperate to stop this.
No, we
Oh
gotta
my
back
God,
up.
why would you not stay alive there?
One shot. Nice job, Jason.
Anyways, what I was saying is that they had all 3 strongholds, yes, but we had map control and got 2 dead, so they're going to have to desperate for the stop, and we'll probably still, even though they've had these for a little bit of time, be able to get map control and at least 2 or 3 of the strongholds out of it. So this whole last 60 seconds, the series of events, is about us giving up strongholds that we don't need to challenge, which I talk a lot about too. But you saw that they went for a triple cap there. They were all spread out across the map going for strongholds, and we went for kills and map control instead, which is what is leading to our win right now, or at least our lead that we
I got a
have.
melee. He's one shot.
And that's why it's so important to have that communication about when you're going to challenge a stronghold, when you're going to give it up, what you're going for at any given point in time, because it makes absolutely no sense for you to try to challenge or contest a stronghold that the enemy is taking if your team isn't on the same page with you. So that type of communication is crucial to being good at this game type.
Got it. I got 2.
One shot on 8, guys. One shot on 8.
I got him. Cafe ramp.
Yeah, we're going to win off of that right now. So yeah, the communication there was really, really good.
So slow to saying what we're doing, like when
Still not amazing the whole game, but
like we
definitely
get
good.
3 or 4 of them dead, and we nest say, like somebody immediately has to say they're going for nest and then just go get it. Like I feel like we're so slow to like saying shit like that, and it's so important, so that way we know where everybody else can go. We gotta make sure that somebody immediately is saying that and going.
Arguing after the game, even when they win, hurts EG or is productive. It's 100,000% productive. Even if you watch CLG, they're going to break down what went right, what went wrong right after the game. It's so important to talk immediately right after the game about, you know, what were some mistakes you made, how could you have improved, whether or not you won, because even when you're winning, you're still making mistakes. Yeah, we won, but it was 100-69, and we still made several mistakes that game that could have cost us the game. It's really important to try to address those so that doesn't happen again.
No, it's 4-6.
It's also insane how bad this connection is for Aiden. He's lagging and
Slayer
it shows in the stats. I think he's lagging every time we scrim. If you guys do have any other questions, though, I can definitely answer some now. I meant to in between the last game, but it kind of choked. They started it super quick.
We won that one. We won that.
We did a good job of contesting bottom center.
Freaking cold down here.
Murph,
We need to make sure we're
in
contesting
time.
every set of Rockets, man. Rockets will win us this game.
Nation, why not coach the scrims? Then I wouldn't be able to stream, and this is my full-time job, so I wouldn't have much of a job if I was just sitting in a chair over there. Plus, I think it's pretty pointless to try to coach online scrims. I don't really have much of an influence over the game if I can't actually make a play call for a player at any specific time. Like, if I can't tell someone where to go without 100% certainty, I'm useless. So I can't, you know, without being able to see Jason or Justin or Aiden's screens, it's really hard for me to tell them exactly where they need to be. You know, I can in hindsight on stream for you guys, but during the game, to know their exact situation and position, like, that's hard enough in person watching all 4 screens, so, it's really just not very beneficial. You know, I can, like, sound like an oven timer and just repeat myself over and over for, like, weapons and power-ups, but at the same time, I think it's way more beneficial for the players to have good habits for remembering that on their own and going for them on their own and putting themselves in position to do that on their own. Yeah, okay, thank you, man. Yo, thank you, dude. That's super, super generous of you. That's awesome you're friends with Aiden. Aiden's such a nice guy, dude. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. It's very kind of you.
He's dead. That's Rockets.
I'll definitely say something to Aiden. That's insane. What was I saying? Yeah, it's just really, really important to have those habits like instilled into your gameplay already, so you go through the motions of knowing what you need to do at certain times. And yeah, I mean, as of lately, at least the last couple months, like a lot of teams have had a coach in a call with them, but that may lead to like misleading scrim results, like, and no one cares what scrim results really are anyway. But it's still, I think, just important for the players to get in better habits on their own, so that come the tournament time, it's not like they're using me as like a crutch for their performance on getting power weapons. So that's my argument, at least. They're probably annoyed by that because they want me to do it, but I think it's a huge waste of my time. So that's my opinion.
I died from Kawak. Yes, Kawak killed me or something. I don't know where he killed me.
Thank you very, very much, though, man. I can't tell you enough how much that means to me.
Blue fence, blue fence, blue fence. We spawned at red, guys. Yeah, can we get outside for Rockets?
Yeah, really important to go for Rockets here.
There's a guy blue stairs.
Ow, fuck.
Aiden, I'm outside red. I'm outside red, Aiden. I got him, I think.
I'm coming here. I'm coming here.
Outsider now. He's got a shot outside blue. And midbridge gonna kill me.
That was a poor challenge from Eric. I think he dropped down to pick up Rockets because he didn't know that Aiden was there, but...
We need to get Nice job, Aiden.
Did his rocket just go through the stairs? That sucks.
Midbridge right now, 2 shots. 2 shots midbridge. Midbridge weak.
Not sure why Eric is going for this flank here off of his spawn. Eric's probably going to die. He does these types of flanks a lot.
I'm flanking blue. Yes, I know. I'm trying to wait. They don't know I'm here. No, they don't. I got
Sometimes they end up working out extremely well. But if he does it without communicating,
I'm 1 shot.
they usually
don't.
don't.
I died.
But that ended up being a really good flank.
There's a sniper down there.
I'm here right now. Nice, he's dead.
1 shot. No, he's 1 shot.
Jason, there was a sniper down outside blue.
I don't see it. They're already out there. They're already outside.
I have no idea what happened to Rockets, but I think they're out.
1 shot, he's got a sniper, 1 shot with stick. I got him.
Tower's gonna kill me. I'm gonna down with shotgun. I'm gonna down with shotgun top tower. I was trying to help outside. I think they pushed tower. There's a sniper down top Kawak, guys. We don't really have much control. Outside weak on Justin, guys.
It's very confusing what we're focusing on because it seems like we're just calling out weak guys. And
I got one.
Top Kawak on me.
Yo, snipe on, blue snipe on, and blue window weak. I have shots on him.
Jason, I'm coming. Jason, stay alive as long as you can. I got help. He's weak.
Trying to push him. He's 1 hit. He's 1 hit in blue now.
I'm pushing.
Sniping at red, guys.
I'm trying to push red. I'm pushing red.
There might be 2 guys here
No,
now.
bottom right, he's sniping. I have a shot on him.
He's above me.
I got him. He's there.
that was so poor.
I think he's a full sniper.
Dead.
No, it's not.
Oh man, that was bad. I was trying to pay attention to what the communication was there. There wasn't really a need to push them. Like why did we have to push them into blue there? Like, did we really need to overcommit to try to go into this guy on blue? Like, we don't have much control. They have power weapons, and it's just important to be on the same page as a team on what you're focusing on, or like who's doing what. And that was just sloppy.
Rockets are down there.
Where?
That was a very good example of using your thrust to get that one-shotty bullet off, though. And I've talked about that a lot, too, but the best way to use scattershot and shotgun in this game is to time your thrust appropriately. Obviously, it's important to not waste your bullet, which is what Eric was doing there. He was, playing patiently until he could get the right shot off. And he used his thrust to get into a better position to fire, which a lot of people don't do well enough, so it's definitely important to always try to do that.
I'm looking Kawak.
He's on camera spawn. I can't.
1 shot. Weak on camera spawn. Never got him.
I'll get him. He's dead.
I killed the guy inside blue.
I spawned behind him at red.
Bottom center, guys, on the box.
Front of red.
I'll get 1. Stay alive. I got 1.
Do that, guys. Don't die. Watch tower.
We're gonna be at tower.
I'm at red, Jason.
Blue BR naded. Guys, I'm flanking red.
We're at red. We are at red.
We don't know.
I'm flanking. No, there's one here. I thought. Fuck, dude. I didn't realize we were like. I thought we were like at red when you said that.
I mean,
Well, that's confusing.
I'm trying to push it over to you.
They're gonna be in red nest or something.
Oh my god, this game's 11 minutes into OT2.
He's weak
Not
to the
weak.
right.
Top Cowok with 2 shots and rockets. My bad. Rockets.
They've had every set of rockets this game.
One shot.
Nice.
Oh, I spawned as one shot.
I have
They're
rockets.
they're
They're
needing
blue attic.
I can't
We
go
need,
for it.
no, there's a guy at West Spawn.
Need help, guys.
That's
I have
it,
rockets.
man.
I'm one hit.
I can't see a Westbound guy.
Watch on me. Main ramp, main stairs, one side.
Eric 100% is playing too slow right now. He needs to play for the flank.
Don't die, don't die. I'm here.
Oh my god.
Shoddy at tower. Shoddy at
I was gonna
tower.
say, we're all three in one area. He just needs to either play fast or play slow and not in between. And he played in between and was sitting in one of the worst spots. All the way up on catwalk there is one of the worst spots. You can get the same angles, more or less, from backing up into tower, and that way you're also blocking tower spawns. If you're sitting all the way up on top catwalk, kind of where Eric was, it looked like he maybe was going towards blue, but you can just get shot from like outside blue, you can get shot from blue attic, you can get shot from tower, you can get shot from red. Like, it's the worst spot on the map, more or less, and you can't sit there. And it's not like he was there very long, or we're trying to sit there, really. That's not what I'm trying to say, but it's still important to note that, you know, at that time when he's like the guy that obviously spawned out of what we were all focusing on, all three of us were at rockets, you have to either play extremely fast to flank, or you got to try to play slow for control and not in between. And we played in between there.
I got
Outside.
shot.
Outside. There's one
I'm gonna
outside.
get to you, yes.
I have shotty and rockets right now. Here, take one of these. Here.
There's a guy outside red, I think. I think there's a guy outside red.
He's getting in turbine.
Aiden, I'm right behind you.
I don't see anybody. Just.
This guy, he's in turbine.
He's right here. Yeah, yeah, we should. Aiden and I can go together. Alright.
Jason, do not get
Watch
sniped.
tower side.
Behind him.
Back blue.
There's a guy-
back
there's a
blue.
guy-
Tiny blue attic, Justin.
Alright, there's a guy.
Sniper's dead,
Aiden,
sniper's
he's
dead.
on the.
Sniper's blue,
Aiden, I
yeah.
think he's on the fan. He's not. Let's push blue. Let's push blue, Aiden.
I'm one shot. I'm one shot.
Nice job.
I'm one shot.
Yo, get this, Jason, rock.
Well, that guy looked kind of lost. I'm not sure how he wound up here so alone.
Alright, hold on. I'm trying to help Aiden. I'm trying to help Aiden. Alright.
We should 100,000% rotate outside, all four of us, and go towards red and bail on blue altogether. We have no tower control, which makes holding blue very, very hard.
Are you fucking
terrible
kidding
death.
me? Those are the best shots.
But,
I died.
and we died with rockets. I don't know, they might have been out, but
Guys, they're at Calic, guys. You guys.
we 100% as a team needed to rotate through red. We could have double teamed, triple teamed any guys on the way. We probably would have found at least one. But if we have power weapons, it doesn't matter. You can just make the correct rotation around the map. You know, there's no point in trying to hold blue when they have tower control and outside control. We're trapped inside the base, which is really poor.
One shot inside blue. I got him. And no one in blue killed me.
And that's another thing that I'm pretty useful for at tournaments, making the correct play calls on rotations at any given time. So
Stay alive here. Stay alive. We can get this
it's
around.
hard sometimes to recognize that in game.
Top Calic, guys.
Yeah, Eric definitely needed to play this a little slower, so that was a good job that he recognized that. They might be getting these spawns here. And this is the spot that I was talking about. He didn't go there this time.
Bottom center, straight sick.
Blue cage, blue cage.
I got another.
I'm one hit.
They might spawn on him again. Okay, that was a good
Jason, I'm here
nade.
with you.
Blue attic and blue cage.
We're at red. We're at red.
I'm back. I'm one shot. I'm gonna die. I died, dude. I couldn't get away.
I have rockets, red fan.
Oh man.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, Justin is. Oh, I thought you had
Let's try
sniper.
your tower. I'm trying to get tower.
They're there. In pit, maniac weak. Really weak in pit.
Try to get there. What's that snipe spawn?
Yo, one is outside on me.
I'm gonna go.
You just need to stay alive. You're on your own outside.
I have rockets. I'm pushing.
Yeah, I mean, we need to make a move or else we're just gonna lose. I'm
Yeah,
nading it.
I'm gonna try and nade sniper.
He's here with Splinter. I'm one hit.
God.
Yo, blue cage. I'm watching your flank. They're not coming. Yo, low pit as well.
Blue window.
He's probably got one more Splinter, so. Sniper's up. Is he
In front of blue. In front of red. Or blue.
What's up, guy?
I need help. He's all the way out, guys.
We're in such poor positions. I'm so confused why we have two guys sitting in SMG. Like, why? Like, what angles do you have to help your teammates when we have two guys? You're like
Go weak ace. Really weak top Calic.
sitting low.
One shot. Absolute top Calic.
Bottom red, man. They're behind us.
It's not that surprising. Like, we're cross-mapping there when we thought they would be flanking us. Like, what's the point of cross-mapping there?
Just run away.
It's so I'm gotta turn this down. We're so indecisive about what to do. Like, not making the correct rotations, not saying what we're like really looking at or shooting there. Like, we needed to either play that slow, or at least Eric and Justin should have worked together as the only two guys at red. Just not coordinated. really at all. 100% need to be making the correct rotations though, and that's really the story of that game. We lost that game because we had weapons and should have been pushing around to flip the map on them, and kind of sat at blue and gave up deaths. So. Liquid Phantom, they need me. I think a lot of teams would probably need me. Thank you, dude. Oh my god, that's way too generous of you, dude. Thank you so much, man. You're very, very welcome. I like doing this just because I've gotten such positive feedback. I really should have been doing this a lot longer, but I never realized so many people would obviously, you know, care to hear what I have to say or want to learn more about Halo, and there'd be such an audience for it. So I'm glad I get to do this for you guys. It was a really tough decision to leave my job and try to actually do like esports or gaming full time and create content and try to do this type of stuff as like an actual job. But it's definitely what I enjoy doing and what I like to do. And hearing how many people really enjoy it and think it like has value to it or makes them play better or they can learn a lot is what really makes it worthwhile for me. So it does mean a lot that so many people support me, a ton. So thank you very, very much. And that was a ridiculously sloppy flag. Give up. I didn't listen to the communication, so it's hard to tell, but it looks like we were just like split on where we needed to be, and then they just averagely pushed in and killed us. So.
I got double teamed their car on their flag.
My previous job, I was a senior financial trader at the Chicago Board of Trade downtown, and had been promoted to trade profit sharing. So it paid pretty well.
Absolute top center, guys.
But you got to do what you love, right? If you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. It's a lot better than being super stressed all the time.
I got one. I'm gonna push car. I'm gonna push your car.
I'm needing low car, Eric. I'm needing low car.
Alright. I got one.
Again, he used like the pacing method for how to fire his AR there. In case you guys missed that, he went for the headshot, which does more damage with the AR, and he was able to pace his shots, which is a faster kill time than just like holding it and spamming it. And he also jumped up on those ledges, and I talk about this all the time, but there's like the two ledges, top car, and he jumped up on top of that, which gives you a really, really good angle on the streets. And he was able to finish that kill on the guy R Pink Street. So it's worth noting the angle there because a lot of people don't, you know, take account of what's really game-changing from, you know, watching his point of view or what you can take away from a series of events or anything like that. But it's really his positioning that really got him all those kills. So it's definitely something to implement in like your own gameplay. Eric. Oh my god, he challenged him in one, but I was going to say he got it all the way back to our flag by slow playing it, which was great. But then he needed to turn around and go as fast as possible because he probably could have gotten away. And we're not going to cap it, dude. Oh, we could have capped that. But we challenged. Even though he won that battle, the flag was not down in our base.
Peek one on it, one shot. I got two.
Eric 100% needs to get in their base to run this. Yeah. It's good that he knows that. Top center is kind of played like Fathom. Top center is really poor on this game type, except for when it's used like in addition to where your teammates are pushing from for a better angle, which is great right there. Obviously, we're able to get those two kills while they're pushing in on flag. But going top center otherwise is not very good. Jesus. It just doesn't do much. You want to get into their base. Like, you're exposed while you're up there. It doesn't really mean much for control. You need to get into their base to apply pressure on one, pulling the flag, and two, onto their spawns. So. That was confusing.
One shot top center. Absolutely, I got a melee.
Nice shot.
Careful.
Our pink,
yes, our pink.
Whipped up, he's after our flag.
I got him. Car one now, guys. Watch out, absolute car one.
One shot, guys.
Absolute car one.
I got one. I couldn't finish car one.
I'm one shot.
Their car. Last two are car.
Their flag, guys. I hear you, bubble. I'm going for him.
Guys, I'm holding pink. I'm gonna need.
I really hope we focus on camo.
One's going pink 3, I think.
Blocking bubble. They're gonna spawn the flag. They did. They're back fight weak. Maniac.
I'm their pink
That was a very confusing push from Ace.
They're pink activated weak. One shot the flag.
We're also not really communicating. We're definitely not capping here. We're not communicating on like what angles we have. I mean, one, we're dying, but what angles we have, where we're trying to push into collapse on flag, like what we're controlling. There was zero communication on control. You saw us try to push in from car side and die, and then after that, Justin and Eric both pushed in from pink side. Like, you need to control a part of the map in order to run the flag that way. And there was just no communication there. It was just a lot of call-outs on weak guys, and the lack of focus on just running the objective is apparent. I mean, we haven't focused on getting into their base to get flag pulls and run it towards a position of control yet, really.
On bottom middle, the west guy bottom middle. Might be a guy in front of our base.
Let's go. Fly their pink.
I mean, obviously we know it's a flag game and that we need to be getting to their base to get flag pulls, but I'm just saying it's, you know, focusing on shooting the same people as your teammate and then pulling flags is a lot more important than trying to get kills, call them out as weak guys, and then staying alive, which is what we've been doing. We've been getting guys weak and then calling them out and hoping that we're in positions to finish them. We're not focused on controlling much of anything. And right now, while we're in their base getting kills, one guy gets to our base, pulls the flag, and because he gets to our base and is enforcing spawns, he forces all of us over to car side. Eric spawned up car side. They get the pull for free, which is bad, obviously, but one guy runs it back pink side while we're all fighting these battles and gets it for free. They're able to do that by saying they're overextending and obviously communicating that the other three guys in their base just need to try to play defense. They're playing defensively and only fighting for control of their own base, which is what they were doing, and they won that battle because we were not pushing together. The teamwork is just low.
Just live, Eric. You're on your own.
Weak inside pink 2. There's a guy weak inside pink 2.
Top center, guys.
Base, I think.
I'm weak.
Pink one weak.
Pink one. Back up, back up.
Our car one shot, dude. Our car
Under our base, one shot.
Our car in our window. Our car was one.
Running up pink side.
Your last guy. It was our front base. That was the big guy.
They have a carbine or pink somewhere.
I died. Is weak running that? Two shot running that? We're gonna have to put the whole map.
Yeah, when you're in a situation like this, the only chance you have to stop this flag cap is getting the flag pull. And that's why Justin was desperating into their base to try to go for that.
On their back flag. Dude, we gotta get in there now. There's two more guys to
I'm gonna die on the flag kills me.
It's still a very, very low percentage play in general to even be able to stop that. So, Aiden's internet is honestly kind of owning us right now because he is putting up some pretty bad numbers. And I know it's because he's lagging super hard. He's been lagging really bad all night.